and then if we go back, if we went back to the other one, we leave these unmuted. So it's all good.
You guys knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Welcome back to the Gelato Beach Podcast. Joining me this evening, we've got Mr. Technician Man.
Technician Man?
Engineer.
I'm the engineer.
Gaming?
Do you have any other...
No? Well,
you're just the engineer.
I think
tonight
that's
he's
what
the
everybody
engineer.
calls me.
I'm Evan.
Emmanuel.
I'm Nathan. Rest of us have normal names.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just jump right into it. What's going on in the news? What's been happening?
Well, biggie news is that we played the fucking Strive beta, and that
Beta
was
2.
tight. It was fun. Potemkin's still wildly overpowered. Yeah, that's it.
Pot's a menace.
Pot is a menace.
I'm seeing a lot of people kind of frustrated with how limited certain characters feel in relation to other ones. Like, a lot of people think Soul is like the most free combat.
He's just fun because of one specific thing, and that's his 6S command normal combos into almost any one of his other things because of how the Gatling system works. The only Gatlings that exist are kicks into dusts and slashes into heavy slashes. There's no other Gatlings. So, but Soul can do anything and then combo with his 6S, which means he has like a fake Gatling off of anything. So that's what makes him feel really fun because you can run up, do like 5k, 6S, and then like Bandit Revolver, or like you can just do a lot of fun stuff with him, which a lot of other characters can't do. There's a few characters that have stuff like that. I think Faust has one.
Yeah, no, I'm just seeing that people think that because of that, their combo structure is like much more fun than a lot of the cast. And Soul in particular, I've seen a lot of people putting as like possibly the best character in the game just because of how crazy and freeform you can go with his combos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun though. I think Anji and Ino are great additions, although from what I've seen, a lot of people played Anji and almost nobody played Ino.
Really?
Which I don't know if there's a reason for that, but
yeah, I don't know.
Everyone wants to monkey spin. Other than that, I think the biggest game coming out in the next like couple weeks, besides Guilty Gear, is like Biomutant, which has been in development for forever.
I saw that.
March 25th or May 25th. I've seen some gameplay. It looks really, really fun, actually. Like it's got a really in-depth combat system, like some like really cool crafting.
It's all about like the
weapons.
character like system, right? Because like you it's Biomutant because you like make your character, and like their look is entirely dependent on like the skills and shit that you spec into or whatever.
From what I've seen, it's like because I watched like 20 minutes of PewDiePie playing it. He did a big stream because he's got access to it. Yeah, it
cool.
looked pretty sick.
I want to watch that then.
It looked pretty sick. There's basically like you start up and you get to pick from like 4 or 5, maybe 6 like different species. Then within whichever species you pick, you then spec points into like this this big chart that's just like a 5-point diagram. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna be like mainly agility, but then you're like, oh, if I put everything in agility, it takes away from intelligence. So I kind of have to push back a little bit to like up that stat and keep it balanced. And like that stat choice affects your character's look. Like, if you go full into strength on the opposite end of the spectrum from intelligence, you've got huge upper body and your skull's flat like a rock, right? You go all agility, you get a really tiny head with, like, a pointed nose, and you're really tall and lanky and thin, right? It's pretty cool. And then, like, you get to choose fur colors and a bunch of different stuff. And then on top of that...
Whoa, I need
fur colors! Oh, my God. On top of that, you get to pick from 5, like, classes, which there's, like, a dual-handed melee, guy with a revolver who's dedicated shooty guy. There's Sentinel that has like a sniper rifle, like a Psy one that's got magic and shit.
Now, what about multiplayer? Is it strictly single player?
I have no idea. That would be something to check for sure. But I don't know. I think the crafting system looks really cool because I've seen people be like, "Yeah, I found this fucking dirty ass toilet brush and then I crafted it into like the best weapon in the game. It's pretty sick, and it's like legendary toilet brush of dragon slaying or some shit."
That's funny. Yeah, from what I've seen, it's just like the main draw of the game is like your character like being like a mutant and like getting crazy powers. I saw one because like the main character that's in all the promotional art is the one that the devs made. Like that's like
that's
the
just
devs
the company
character, and it's not like he's like a character in the game or he's like the main character. He's just the one that the devs made, and they like, so he's just like the poster child for the game. But like I saw some gameplay where some dude had like a big green mutant arm and he like one tiny arm, and so like I'm sure there's all sorts of shit where you can like get abilities or perks that allow you to, you know, mutate your character's body.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna get it. Like it looks like a lot
it looks
of fun.
really cool, and you know
it looks stunning too. Like visually, it's really pretty.
It's hyped up, so I'll probably get it. You said the 25th?
Yeah, it comes out in like
Today,
less than
17?
10 days, like a week, pretty much.
Thanks.
Pretty swag.
Swag? Is
Yeah.
that right? It's pretty swag?
Yes,
pretty
yes.
swag.
Oh yeah. Other than that, E3 is coming up, right? They're actually doing that
June
this year?
12th.
June
12th
12th.
to 15th. Just looked.
Wow.
So, you guys got any predictions? Any high hopes?
We need to make an E3 bingo, or we can just play along. People make E3 bingos all the
Just
time.
dedicate
but,
the next stream to making E3 bingo.
Sure, that'd be fun.
you know, yeah. Oh, yeah. We should stream like watching E3 or something.
That'd be fun.
and
I'm
do the
thinking there's
bingo.
gonna be some big stuff. That's what I'm thinking.
Nintendo. I'm
Hopefully.
guessing a mainline Nintendo reveal,
I
like one of their big games.
I suspect at least like one or two, and some Breath of the Wild news. And
I'm
I mean,
expecting-
I'm not trying to be like,
Yeah.
you know, huge crazy things.
I really think Breath of the Wild 2 release date would be one of the things. I feel like we're probably going to get news, if not a release date, for Metroid Prime 4. Those are the two ones that are like confirmed in
Anything about
development.
Metroid Prime 4
I have
would
my
be
doubts
cool.
about Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Maybe
highly doubt
Bayonetta
it.
3 is going to have some news. Like, there's games that we know are in development that we just don't know anything about right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like those are the ones that are going to get a lot of focus here,
Probably.
personally.
I think it's interesting though that they're showing stuff off. Like they just released another like a 5-minute long trailer for the Mario Golf game. What?
The Mario Golf game?
Yeah, they released a 5-minute long
What was that?
trailer overview thing for the new Mario Golf game, and then they also talked about the Game Maker, what is it? Game Builder Garage.
Yeah.
And I'm just, it's interesting to me that they're showing off these things so close, and I'm curious if they're kind of rushing out their catalog so they can show off bigger things. I would hope.
Yeah, you were saying it seems like a situation where they literally don't have the room to like put that kind of time into everything. So they're just like anything. Well, they're cutting the fat, you know.
Yeah,
Anything that we don't have to focus on at E3 that
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily require its own big hype train reveal at E3. We're cutting it so that we can keep the presentation focused. It seems
the
like.
Game Builder thing looked like an E3 announcement. Like
Yeah.
it looked like the whole trailer and everything. You know, just the way it was all put together. It looked like an announcement, and so I'm kind of curious about that.
Okay, maybe a little off topic. Didn't Reggie recently quit GameStop?
Yeah. So he's not working.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Oh,
He's-
Reggie.
I doubt he would go back to Nintendo.
It would be pretty cool though.
It would be cool, but I doubt, given the situation.
I know.
Just the
But
way.
He'll be at
he's a
E3,
free
that'd
agent
be
again.
cool.
He's a free agent. again.
Yeah, it would be cool if he showed up at E3 though. I mean, that would be fun.
We like Reggie.
Yeah,
We like
we
Reggie.
I was gonna say
His
what
body
was
is ready, and he must get back to playing Animal Crossing on his Nintendo 3DS.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true. There's been rumors about a Pokemon thing, not for E3, but before it. Another Pokemon Presents. I kind of have my doubts. It'd be kind of weird.
I just
But-
don't care.
And
I
what would they
just
talk
don't
about?
care.
What would they talk about? There's nothing
Legends Arceus is in development, and Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl are
They
there.
haven't made that much progress on it. Like, they can't have, right?
I mean, hypothetically, they probably didn't show off all the stuff they've worked on it so far.
No,
so, I
no,
mean,
no.
They could put out an update that's really just
But
stuff
why?
they haven't told us yet.
It would be, but the timing
Because
would
it
be so
is around the
strange.
time where they're gonna start shilling for like their fall release. I feel like.
But when because they kind of announced the dates for those, they're rough dates for them. When was Shining Diamond?
That's this year. That's gonna
That's
be
this
their
year?
fall game
Yeah,
because they have to
okay.
have a Pokemon game every fall. They can't do it every other year. That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Kinda make the money.
Didn't they say spring 2022 for the yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Which is just kind of confirms that it's not a mainline game at all. Because mainline games are fall releases right for Christmas.
I don't know. I don't think that's true. I think it could. I think it's very
What
possible.
mainline game has not been released in fall?
I don't know. It doesn't mean they have to continue the trend. would be nice to see some changes. I mean, the game is
you
totally
know,
different.
I completely agree with you. It would be nice to see some changes. However, this is the Pokemon company we were talking about. They've been doing the same game
And
for
it is
20
called
plus years.
Pokemon Legends.
So I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll see, but I don't know.
Anything else going on? Any other companies you're excited for at E3 besides?
I mean,
Nintendo?
of course, I'm curious to see
Oh,
what
Valve.
Xbox and Sony.
Yeah,
are
Valve.
talking about.
Valve.
Oh, yeah, so
we have 2 updates.
Valve is
confirmed.
Valve has been saying, like, this whole year, Gavin has coming out and saying, yes, we have games in development. You will see more later this year. People have done interviews, said, do you have any games for consoles? He said, you'll know more later this year. He didn't say yes or no. Of course, it's one of those ambiguous, like, non-answers, but it's not no.
Mr. Gavin,
So,
please.
he confirmed a TF2 update, a bunch of stuff like that. And so, I mean, I would suspect that Valve might announce something at E3. I don't know. It'd be
later
really cool to
this
see.
year could totally line up with that. You know, that's all I'm saying.
It could be very cool.
E3 is later this year.
That is true.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
What do we think Xbox is going to do?
Nothing. They're
Probably.
gonna
Halo
announce-
Infinite's still
Still
in development. We're
happening.
delaying it again. Sorry.
We're redesigning it. Sonic movie.
God.
We're gonna put Netflix on the Xbox.
At least, you know what? Sonic movie is good, though. So,
You guys hear they put the calculator app on Switch?
That's so funny. I heard everybody
I thought
talking
that was a
about that
joke.
for $10.
No. $10 calculator on Switch.
$10.
it's sold, though.
Yeah.
It's so
Um,
funny.
Evan, as our resident Riot Games expert, because I assume you
Yes.
know more about it than me and Avery,
Yes, sir.
you think do they have any presence at E3? At E3?
No.
No.
They don't. They don't.
Damn.
Do
They do their own thing.
all their stuff is their own ecosystem. You know, like
Yeah.
they don't really interact with a lot of other big game announcements. They have their fingers in a lot of pastries, but they're not like
They got their fingers in a lot of pieces. Like that a lot.
they're not
Touche some
like
squirrel's
big things, but they know a lot of people and they have a lot of connections. And just for like example, the League fighting game was announced at Evo, so like they have.
Yeah, because that's kind of where I was going with. I was wondering, could we possibly see some news on that in particular?
I highly
But,
doubt it because
yeah.
they've never done anything like that before. All of their shit's their own thing.
Break 'em a heart, Riot.
Yeah,
I just want to
but
spend money on
I
fighting.
mean, it
game
doesn't
sims.
mean they can't announce stuff, but I doubt it would be at E3
Yeah.
because they're doing in-person testing for Project L. They're inviting people over to
Yeah.
Riot headquarters to test Project L. So
Heard about that? Kind of sick.
very cool. That means cause that's like we haven't heard shit. It's been like
There's like a
fucking
single
radio
screenshot
silent
and
for
clip.
2 years. Like no leaks, no screenshots, no fucking anything. So hearing anything happening behind the scenes is really good news.
You
Yeah.
think Bethesda's going to do anything?
Sell the company, liquidate.
They already did
Disband.
to
They
Microsoft.
already did Microsoft, yeah.
I realize after saying that, my prophecies come true.
What else? Oh, you know what? There's I think what is it? Elden Ring? We gonna say anything on
What the fuck is
Yeah,
an
Elden
Elden
Ring.
Ring?
So it's the new Souls game, which is a
that? It's a Souls game?
yeah. It's
didn't know it was
Is
a
it
Souls
from
game.
software?
yeah. It's from Soft and it's Miyazaki. No,
What?
sorry, not Miyazaki.
Higa,
It's
That
the
Studio
other. It's
Ghibli
the
aesthetic,
other.
but you're killing God.
Higamoto.
It's the other name. I forget what it is.
That'd be an interesting,
Like,
like,
be kind of down with that.
Anyways, it's George R.R. Martin, the guy who made
Yes.
Lord, fucking
I didn't know it was a
Thrones,
Souls
Game of
game,
Thrones,
though.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's from Soft. It's the same people who made all the Souls games, and they're collaborating with George R.R.
Right.
Martin to make it.
I knew it was George R. R. Martin. I did
yeah,
not
For
know
some
that.
reason, when you
but
said George
so-
R. R. Martin, I was thinking Lord of the Rings. I was like, another Ring IP from this man?
No, and it's
No,
not.
it's
It's not.
completely
It's
separate.
entirely new IP. That has nothing to do with anything. And the thing is, with Souls games, they tell you fucking nothing. They complete darkness. They will not tell you release dates. They will not give trailers. They will not do teasers.
Until
You get fucking nothing,
release?
and then they'll just be like, "Hey, it's coming out like in a week." That's basically how
Okay.
Souls games work.
Okay,
Nice.
so you expect nothing on that.
So
then.
I expect nothing. Yeah,
That's what I
I
prefer
really
from
don't because
you.
I don't think it's.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
kinda
it's
like
soon. So yeah, you know what would be sick, and I feel like this is within the realm of like possibility. Maybe like a 1 to 2% chance, but still in the realm
Still
of
possible.
possibility is like Bloodborne ports, because there was a lot of talk behind the scenes about that.
Okay.
A lot. And the developers were talking recently about how, like, they love Bloodborne. It's their favorite game they ever made. And, you know, they want to, like, you know,
Bring that
Yeah,
to something
I
like
agree.
that.
I agree.
So I feel, and they said that there were leaks. Obviously, leaks, you can't trust them.
Sure.
But, you know, it's not like leaks have never been right before.
True.
They said that behind the scenes, they're planning on bringing it to PC. So,
And
fingers
hopefully-
crossed. That would
That
be
would be
sick.
good,
And
that
that
would be
seems
good.
like something that they would announce at E3.
Yeah. I know Obsidian has an RPG in development.
What's
I
that?
don't recall what it's called, but it's pretty close to like Elder Scrolls.
Interesting.
So
Isn't Bethesda making like Star Citizen or whatever?
yeah, they're making their Starfield
Citizen.
Star.
Oh,
We
sorry.
argued about it before. I think you ended up being right about the name. I think it might be Star Citizen or something. But
I will
anyway,
find out.
they
Trying
they
the
are
technology.
working on that. Well,
Weren't they
I
working
assume
on an Elder Scroll?
they're also working on Elder Scrolls 6, but
I
they
mean, but they said for sure that is
After,
after
yeah.
Star.
Now that being said,
Yep,
they
Star
did
Citizen.
they did announce it like what was it? How long ago was that?
So it feels like a year or two.
It
at
feels
least.
like 2 years.
2
I
years,
think.
yeah.
And so
I
I
think-
mean,
Right.
Were we at Van Salad?
no, that was
Oh,
that was
fall-
76.
Okay,
That was-
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. No, we were sitting in the car looking at it. Yeah, I remember. But anyway, so maybe we'll see something like
We
no,
used to
it's
make such a big deal out of
Starfield. Starfield was
okay.
the one.
We used to make such a big deal out of like any piece of gaming news that came out, like
yeah, I know.
conferences and directs and everything.
We still make a big deal.
Well, directs are special, alright?
Directs
Directs are
special.
special.
But
because-
you know,
yeah.
Bethesda coming out and saying, "Oh, we've got
Last
a little
direct.
presentation for you. Got
Ah.
some stuff to show you." It doesn't matter to me anymore.
No,
Even a little bit.
What else could there be? I mean, there could be a lot. Maybe some indie stuff at E3 would be cool. Hollow Knight
Silksong.
Silksong.
Yeah.
would
Silksong
be great.
is-
Since it's like dead in the. We have nothing. We don't know
I
anything.
haven't heard shit.
And it looked like it was pretty like solidified when they were showing off gameplay
Wait, like
last
there was the
E3.
demo, yeah, at last E3 that you could
But it
play.
looked like
and it looked like
done.
put together. It
Yeah.
looked like they were in like the final stages of like development,
Yeah.
and it's been forever since then. So,
So who knows?
So I would expect an update if
Yeah.
that's the case.
So
Personally.
that would be cool. I don't know. Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh,
Three.
Mother 4.
Mother 4.
Persona 6. Actually, I swear I heard some news that like or no, there were leaks. That's what it was. There were leaks that that Persona 6 is going to have the same cast as Persona 5.
That would be really interesting.
It would be
Yeah, that
really
a first
interesting,
for
and
the
it
series,
would
wouldn't
kind of like break the mold. It would be a first because it's every
Bloodborne
Persona game has had
Bloodborne 2.
Bloodborne 2. Honestly, if
Well-
I could have Bloodborne 2 or
Bloodborne
like
on PC.
Bloodborne on PC, I would say Bloodborne 2. Bloodborne
Yeah.
2 would be so
Mhm.
sick.
I mean,
that entire just like round robin we just did boiled down to favorite game, big number.
Favorite
Yeah,
big number,
yeah.
yeah.
Favorite game, enumerate number.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure there's
specific
another
exactly.
there's another game from Software has to make that is going to be PS4 exclusive or
What?
PlayStation exclusive. Like they
In
have
their
a contract.
Yeah.
There's 2 games that have to be PlayStation exclusive. Bloodborne
That's
first.
something else.
We're waiting for the second.
Well, it's not
Sure,
Elden
yeah.
Ring, because Elden Ring is... They
Definitely
showed that off
confirmed
for Xbox.
PC, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So...
Completely off topic, but god damn, I want an update on Oddity.
Yeah.
Mother
That's just
4.
an indie team, right?
Yeah, it's not even
doing
like
their own
it's.
thing.
They've been making that game since like 2008 or some shit.
Like, I mean, same thing with Amori. Amori's been.
Amori was in development hell for 6 years. Yeah,
Better late than ever.
yeah. I want it now.
As I always say.
They was so funny when they first announced it. They're like, coming winter 2014. That's the big meme. Everyone is like, oh, winter 2014 can't come soon enough all the time. And so this last like trailer they dropped like a year ago ended with, it'll be done when it's ready.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I mean,
Like,
honestly, yeah.
anyway,
So...
moving on.
But, yeah.
What have we been playing recently, fellas? And how you feeling about what you're playing? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I've been playing Valorant with you guys. It's been fun.
Have
Yeah.
you?
It's been enjoyable.
Have you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
When?
like
Yeah, like when was the last
other day.
time?
The other day. I
Well,
played
yeah,
you
like
guys the other
2 or
day.
3 weeks ago, maybe.
No, it was like
You,
Couple
haven't,
days
you
ago.
haven't played with Gianni yet. and
Yeah,
I
you
know
have
I
not
really
played with
majority
Gianni, and
of
he's
the
been
time
playing
I've
the
been
shit
playing
out of
with
it.
I need
He's
to.
been playing it by himself, which is cool.
It's gotten
Has
really
he bought
good.
anything? Does he have any
I'm
skins?
He bought the battle
Sure.
pass.
Oh, he did buy the battles. He spent money on the game.
That shit looked like the battle
I was
pass.
gonna say it. I was waiting for an opening.
We got him.
Tugging on me.
Oh,
Tugging on me.
oh, my bad.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been playing Valorant, huh?
Every once in a great while. Been playing Minecraft.
Yeah, I saw you got
Have you
trolled on
streamed
stream.
anymore, Avery?
No, I haven't streamed
You
anymore.
should.
I need to figure
got
out.
trolled on stream.
I need to figure out the situation. I know it was good. It was.
It's funny.
Go check out the
really
clip on his channel,
really funny.
Route 113.
But I need to fix all the streaming stuff because the Streamlabs
widgets aren't working.
It's like
right?
I can't do any of this right here. None of this works. I can stream it and that's it. But I can't do any of the other stuff. Like no chat connectivity, no alerts or anything, nothing.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what the deal is. And it's my account because my Streamlabs works with other accounts. It's
so
just my
wild.
account that doesn't work. So I really don't know. So I might have to
Yeah,
delete it.
just make a new one. It's not like you've done.
I mean, you do have a massive
Really-
following.
I do have
Yeah,
a
exactly.
following.
This
I
would
think
be a
like
huge hit
6
to
of
that.
them. So I think that would be a.
How many followers does your dad have, actually? I'm curious.
Probably more than me.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, he streams pretty consistently.
Well,
What does
he
stream
did,
again?
didn't he? But I
He
asked him
streams
the other day. He said he
DayZ
hasn't
mostly.
really-
right?
Yeah. He hasn't been doing it for like maybe a month now.
Your dad
But-
said he would prime sub to me, so get on it, Avery.
Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah. Speaking of, you can now Prime sub to the Gelato Beach channel. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free to do. Drop a sub right now.
Yeah, do it right now.
Please.
Anyway.
All one of
Chat.
our viewers.
There's nothing. What the fuck? Come on.
Come on, right
Give
now.
me your money
Come
right
on,
now.
we're waiting.
Disappointing.
We're
We're
waiting.
waiting. We don't do the shit for free.
I have
okay?
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Reality can be whatever I want it to. Anyway, Evan, what have you been playing, bro?
Lots of Valorant. We played Guilty Gear Strive beta. I'll
yeah.
talk about it
It was
more.
fun.
It was very, very fun. I liked Soul a lot more than I thought I would. I just really liked using Bandit Bringer because of the momentum. So like
Bandit
saving
Bringer.
momentum in fighting games is not something I'm super familiar with. Like in a lot of fighting games, they feel kind of like rigid in how you move around. But in Guilty Gear, it was really fun because you could do the thing called Drift RC, where you could RC and dash at the same time, and so like while you were RCing, it would like shift your character. So it would be so fun to like be doing a combo and like shift RC into like Bandit Bringer, which saves your momentum too. So you just like fly, like you
yeah.
fly up into the air and you're like Bandit Bringer, boom! Like it was really, really fun. I had a lot of fun with Soul, and I did not think I was going to enjoy him as much as I did because Chip was my favorite fella, but Chip is still super weak. But
He's kind of cheap.
Did you see the video
Yes.
I sent you where he grabs him and the health goes like he's at full health and he has that much left after the super.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
and then not only that, but he RCs and finishes the 2 more hits
kills
and
him
he's
in one
dead.
combo.
Yeah, exactly. It was insane.
Chip has no health, like literally.
And I thought it was gonna be like a crazy Chip clip. Is what I thought it was initially gonna be. I was
Right.
like, oh, he's gonna do something crazy.
Oh, Chip's so cool.
And then
I love the caption. The caption's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chip is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what everybody fucking tells me. Like, that's like the big me. If you're playing a fighting game and your friend tells you, like, nah, man, don't listen to those guys. Dude, that character's pretty good. The character you're like, yeah, he's pretty good. Meanwhile, that person's playing the top 1, top 2 character.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Chip, that character that you like, yeah, he's pretty good.
Says
Don't
the
worry
Ram
about
main,
it.
says the Pot main,
Yeah,
says
like,
the main
It
main.
says the guy who's playing like Potter May. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Chip is pretty good,
Chip's
man.
pretty
You
good.
should, no,
Chip's
dude,
pretty
Chip
good.
is so good. He has like the mix. What are you talking about, man? Chip
Yeah.
is great.
I think it's cool. I've seen a lot of Smash players playing Guilty Gear and just having
Yeah,
a really,
Void
really
was
good
playing
time.
Chip.
Void was making Chip look fucking crazy cuckoo nutso. He still lost a good number of matches based pretty much solely on health. Like, he would win
Yeah.
neutral 100 times and lose it twice and lose.
It's literally that It's literally that.
But he made Chip look really good. Like, he was abusing the fuck out of that
Excellent.
command grab.
Someone
said something in
chat, but we can't see it because that thing.
How do we?
Get that shit out of there.
There we go. Okay. When does it come out anyway?
Comes out in like 3 weeks. Legit,
Yeah,
on,
almost
like,
exactly.
June 11th. Like,
June 11th.
yeah,
I
it's gonna be hype. Me, I play Mei, I play Anji. That's, we do what we do. I spin like
I
a
wonder
monkey,
where-
I swing the big anchor.
Anji and Ino are gonna fall in like a relative tier list. Like, I wonder how people feel about their strengths.
I've seen some competing theories about Anji. I've seen most people saying, oh, he's got really slow options. Oh, his stuff's pretty punishable. Oh, he's got some cool stuff. But yeah, generally he's too slow to be that good. Like, his parry's kind of annoying.
A lot of
But then Giuna was like, Anji's the best character. He's my new main. That's super ridiculous. Check this shit out. Instant air dash, heavy slash. He's just like, yeah, Anji's the best character in the whole game.
Yeah, Gio's playing hell of him. He thinks he's a monkey.
He is an ape.
What was I going to say? I totally forgot. People are like Guilty Gear boomers are complaining that Anji has no mix now. He's like, oh, he's completely mixless, but like he's so good. Like he's
got crazy
really
mix.
good.
It like his Fujin functions pretty much identically to Plus R in that every single one of his Fujin options is punishable, but that's the mix. Is that whichever one he does, you have to be absolutely ready for that particular one because none of them are punishable in exactly the same way generally.
Yeah, like you have to punish every single one just completely differently.
Yeah. And then, like, on top of that, like, his throw mix-ups are ridiculous. His pressure with Butterfly on Oki is ridiculous. Although Oki in any other, or Butterfly in any other situation that's not, oh, he is laying on the ground and I have, 45 frames to do this.
I mean, you have to. It's an Oki projectile.
Yeah,
There's no other situation. You can't do it in neutral. You're going to get fucking torn up for it.
Yeah.
You just instant overdash.
I've seen that as a big complaint. Like, oh, why isn't Butterfly usable in any other situation? And it's like, oh, it's kind of an Oki ball, so sorry.
Got one use.
But his combos look pretty good. I don't know where Ino's going to fall. I've seen a lot of people rating her really highly. But
Sage
also
got
nobody
into
plays
heaven,
her.
so that's cool.
Yeah, her high-low mix-ups and her throw mix-ups are nasty. But nobody was playing her at all except for Sajam as far as I saw.
Yeah, she was
like,
very...
it's the Biken situation.
Yeah. It's like,
oh
man,
Biken's
we
so
love
cool.
Biken.
I love Biken.
It's like, it's
Do you
the
play
meme
her?
with Squidward,
No.
with it's like, dudes be like, man, I love Biken. It's like hanging out with any other character other than Biken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's and people are gonna ask for Biken. They're gonna shill for her like crazy, and then when she gets in the game, no one's gonna play her.
Everybody's gonna pay big money to have her sit on the roster screen and never get played.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird.
Jackson's talking in chat about how slick Roman Kens looks, how the roster looks really focused, not a lot of bloat, just like a really focused character for each archetype with I would argue a little crossover here and there, but I think if you had to boil down every character in Guilty Gear to like one focused roster, there's like no fat on this roster. Yeah. Like there's not a single character you could take away and I would be like still as satisfied as I am with the game. I feel like. Yeah,
they're very focused. Like there's not a lot of characters. There really aren't, but each one does their like thing. They do their character archetype very
Totsugeki.
Well.
I do my thing, Totsugeki.
Totsugeki. But we need more. We would like some more characters.
We have confirmed season pass 1 that comes with 5 characters, 2 stages, music, costume, shit like that.
So we have 5 characters.
5 more, probably gonna be Johnny, Biken, maybe Dizzy. I don't know. I
really hope not.
I fucking hate Dizzy.
What if they do a new character?
That would be sick. I would love that.
Are any of these characters
Nago,
new characters?
Yeah, Nago and
Yuki
Giovanna
and
are brand new. And they're like some of the coolest on the roster. Like they have some big fucking.
Yeah.
Wait, which one are they?
So the Black Samurai vampire guy, who's got huge normals,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Giovanna, the punch kick girl with the dog.
The wolf.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember.
They're both.
They're both really sick, honestly.
Cool. Yeah, they're great.
I learned the other day that Giovanna has the second highest health in the game right after Pot. And that with her meter fully charged, her defense gets boosted, and she actually has more health than Pot, technically.
That's weird.
I knew that part. I didn't know that she got more health, but I knew that she got more defense and shit when she had full meter, because like she goes She-Hulk mode or whatever.
Which doesn't up her damage at all, surprisingly. But, yeah. It's just such a weird thing to think about.
She's just designed to be a beginner character. Lots of health, low move, like not
high
a lot
damage,
of moves,
though, like...
high damage, simple excision. She's just like entirely designed for a beginner character.
Yeah. Spiral arrow to get past projectile spam.
Oh yeah, move specifically to just become invincible to projectiles. Her 6P makes her so invulnerable. There were a bunch of people like when the first beta happened, and there were so many people like posting videos of her doing 6P, and then like projectiles just passing through her because she had so much upper body invincibility.
Yeah, I remember the one where it's like Kai doing stun edge and she punches just straight through it.
Yeah, and it's like this
so
is
funny.
a 3D game. Like people were.
It was Smash players, dude. It was Smash players.
Yeah.
I think the one thing with Guilty Gear Strive that I've seen people really complaining about, there's like a dedicated hate group that just hates the wall break mechanic.
Yeah.
Because it's like slightly inconsistent. people are just like vehemently, this is the worst game that's ever been or ever will be. It's worse than base Street Fighter 5. This game sucks. And you know why? It's because the wall has an invisible health bar that's kind of flexible, and you don't really know how many hits are going to make a wall splat.
But the wall
Checkmate,
splats are fun.
liberals.
And you get cool camera movement, straight transition, you get meter, you get damage, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like
It resets to neutral and rewards like you for doing it. Like
it's just cool. And it, you know, it removes a little bit of that like complete frustration of being in the corner in a fighting game. Like there's almost no worse feeling than just like being in the corner and just getting fucking schmixed to hell and then you're just dead.
Yeah.
Like it feels pretty bad on any character. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you can still get schmixed to hell in the corner and like lose half your health and then you go back to neutral. And you still get a bonus for breaking the wall. And you don't even have to break the wall. You can let them slip off the wall and keep doing mix-ups, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
you can keep them in the corner if you really want to. Yeah. So, man, what have you been playing, bro?
This guy, Valorant.
Yeah,
Valorant
we need to play
game.
some more ranked. Ian said he started playing ranked and he got to silver.
Yeah, he's
already.
silver now. I think I'm back up to like the 50 LP, so I need another 50 and get to silver myself.
Gotta
so
get the fucking
I'm
silver.
I'm not gonna lie,
fucking
I kind of
close.
want to start playing ranked.
Do it.
I'm gonna be
Do it.
trash as hell.
We gotta download
Grind.
game trainers, you know.
I have one. I have like Kovac, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or
Nice,
Aim
that
I
Lab.
one's
see
good.
that everyone's using Aim Lab from what I think because I bought some other like Aim trainer,
Yeah.
but I see all the pros using Aim Lab, which is free, so that's cool.
Yeah,
but,
I downloaded Kovac actually back when I was playing Destiny 2 a lot. So I was like, I need to improve my game or my aim for ability spam the game. Like, dumb as hell, dude.
Yeah, I need to improve my aim, and then somebody goes invisible with like knives and stabs you, and then runs away for
Wow,
the
that
entire
was
match.
sick, bro. That was
Like,
cool. Yeah.
Man, good thing he can aim.
Single headshot, throw grenade, and interaction done. Throw melee ability.
No.
Another player throwing
I
things.
love
Zenyatta.
this
Yeah.
is so fucked up, but on the warlock you could do the shotgun grenade. Like you could hold the grenade and peek a corner and just throw it, and it would
Oh, I
kill
remember
someone.
that
It would
one.
literally instantly
It
kill
was a
them.
one shot.
So
It was a
dumb,
one
dude.
shot. You would literally just like, it was hilarious. You would hold the grenade and hide behind a corner, and someone would walk by and it would boom and just kill them.
Yeah.
Dead.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
it's not as
God.
bad. Recently, when they released the stasis subclass, that shit's fucked up. Because the warlocks in particular, their melee projectile is seeking, tracking, freezes you in place for a solid like 6 seconds, and halves your health.
What?
Right? So, I see a person. Swing, bop, dead. That's it. That's every interaction. And they can't do anything about it because it seeks them out,
Right.
tracks them, they freeze for like 6 seconds, you get free headshot, and they die.
Can you
And then
shoot
there's
it,
super-
or you just have to try to run away?
You can't shoot it. You just have
that's
to run.
worse.
You just have to run.
Overwatch.
Yeah, and then on top of that, the Warlock super in particular is like you get all big and buff and float around, and you throw out like 100 of those at a time, and then you have a shockwave that instantly kills anyone who gets frozen.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my
Like it's
God.
so dumb. It's busted as hell.
That's fucked up.
Maybe they've nerfed it. I don't know. That was fucked up when I was playing the game for a
Yeah,
while again.
too.
I
Yeah.
loved using the Void subclass ult. I remember playing like PvP
The, like,
as a warlock. No. That's the other subclass. where
It
you
was
would,
the
you
Nova
would-
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
the
talking about Nova War?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you would like fly around and
Yeah.
you could you would teleport and like you would get next to someone, you would and like the big like shockwave would emanate and you would one shot people. I remember we played that one game mode. I don't remember what it was called. It was like PvE and you would like invade the other person's world and try and kill
Gambit.
people.
Yeah, Gambit.
Gambit was
Gambit
so
was
fun.
fun.
Hates Gambit.
Oh, really?
I
People
enjoyed
hate
the-
Gambit? I love
Yeah.
Gambit.
It's
Gambit
because
was so fun.
it's because of the grindy quests that are like surrounding
Oh
it.
yeah.
Right, that's not, I don't care about that. I just played it for the fun of playing Gambit.
Real was,
Yeah.
I didn't like it because of the Thunderlord or whatever.
Oh,
the,
right, because you had to have the Thunderlord to play that.
Thunderlord used to be toxic in that mode.
Oh, dude.
But I just remember it was like, oh, I'll take the invade, and I would go and I would just ult and I would be like, pew, and teleport, pew, like it was so easy to get kills with that super on the warlock. So that was really fun.
That game. I enjoyed the PvP. I just don't want to grind again to get.
Yeah, it's just annoying that there's
Get to
so
that.
complete. There's such a complete disconnect, right?
Gameplay
between-
fun, quest bad.
Yeah, exactly. You guys want to do the big topic?
Yeah, for sure.
Guess so.
Shit, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Today we're talking about motherfucking character design. You probably saw it in the title
Hell
already,
yeah.
but you know, announce things. So I figure we start off with our favorites and what about them really sticks with us. Why do we click with this character so much?
Yeah.
Knack, baby.
Knack 2, baby.
There's an example of that one.
I love the it's like a poem. It's like something something, and it's like Knack 2, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, memorable character designs. What are some of your guys' most memorable character designs?
I knew the classic is a little human child with striped shirt. This is a classic you can see in many games.
Mm-hmm.
Undertale, Mother.
Omori minus the stripes.
No stripes, but Omori. A little pixel boy with striped shirt. Really, something about it.
Big heads. You just
Big
like
heads.
chibi art.
Yeah, you got me. No, but I really do enjoy like Lucas and Ness design wise, mainly because they just are like normal kids pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the whole thing with the whole Mother series, especially the first two games, is trying to subvert the RPG expectations. Oh, the Grand Knight in his silver armor rides into battle with a huge sword and his shield, and the Warlock right next to him with the flowing robes. It's like, nah, it's just some kid with a bat. Yeah, this girl's got a teddy bear. That guy over there is allergic to water. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. They're just gonna go fight some like aliens or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's the kind of the impression I got when playing like Omori, like doing the fights in the real world. It was just like, man, these are just some kids. Like,
Yeah.
like they're just like, it was like Kel punches and he throws a basketball and it's like, this kid throws some sand in your eyes, and I was like, they're just kids fighting each other. Like,
They're just fucking fighting in the streets, man.
yeah, they're not really special at all. So,
Yeah, I think it's a cool like this design trope to. I like that subversion in a lot of designs. I think that's a cool thing to go with.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got favorite character designs?
Well, first of all, are we talking purely visually?
For right now, I would say focus visually.
I would
focus
also
visually, okay.
Talk about in like a design for like. But yeah, we're talking about
like
visual
we're definitely going to
character
talk
design.
about the way the visuals line up with character traits and personality and stuff.
We're specifically, primarily talking about, like, I can't say, oh, I like so-and-so because of their character and not because of their...
We'll have some stuff about that later, but right
No,
now I think
sure,
we're just talking
sure,
about the visuals, yeah.
But primarily visual.
Yeah,
is what I'm
yeah,
trying to get.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know,
What
that's
makes
tough.
you like Banjo, huh? What do you like about that bear and his backpack?
I don't
and
know
his
if I...
shorts?
There's, I mean, I just like him, but it's... I don't... I don't know if
I
it's...
just like him.
Well, I don't know if it's because...
Yeah.
I feel that his design I like because of nostalgia.
Right.
I don't know if I would actually genuinely like. I mean, he's a bear. I mean, it's the classic '90s mascot type of,
Yeah.
look with Mario doing this.
Very simple. I would say.
Simple, and it's this. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I like that, but I don't like modern renditions of that usually.
Like what, for instance?
I don't know, like Ukulele. They're fine,
yeah.
but not great. Or any other takes on it. I mean, Hat in Time, that's pretty okay.
I feel
that
like
was a good one, but
Ukulele was like a passion project that just hollowly tried to capture the charm of Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't know if I'd even call it a passion project though. Like especially the first one.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a cash grab. It seemed like
I don't
the
think it
people
was
on
a
the project
I really don't
cared
think
about it.
I think they did.
It
but
just seems like they
kind of
completely missed the mark. Like it was just like whoosh,
Yeah.
right over their head.
Yeah.
They didn't realize like what was so charming about their first game that they made,
Yeah.
and so they were just like, well, we got the funny talking, we got the
Okay,
we got
step
the
one.
given object eyes on the top, like the googly eyes.
It's two characters. Okay, check.
Yeah, the symbiotic characters,
Yeah.
and it's a collectathon, right?
Check.
Just make the
I
game.
mean, there you go. Done. Right.
Done.
Easy.
Done.
But evidently not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
when you
I
make
mean,
every level completely empty and void,
yeah.
and mechanics don't work at all, and
Yeah.
it's not fun to move around, and
No.
it's nothing to collect, and
No.
yeah.
But yeah. So in terms of character design, though, I'm not really sure what I look for. I don't think
I
there's
find
ever something that I look
that
for.
generally simple is best
I would
for
agree
me.
with that.
However, I like a certain level of complexity.
Sure.
Right?
It can't be too
Like,
simple.
I really like pretty much every main pro tag from Pokemon. That's they're not
I think that's a
necessarily
really good
very
happy
complex.
medium.
They're not complex that
Yeah.
much, but they're not like incredibly two color simple.
Well, you look-
know?
I think a good example of this was at least for me, like I think Brawl, right? Smash Bros. Brawl is my least visually my least favorite Smash Bros. Game.
Yeah,
because like Mario's overalls, I mean, they're in the details.
They look like denim, and it's like real denim.
Yeah.
It's really gross looking, right? And then I don't know. You look at this, and I mean, yeah, there's incredible detail. I mean, you can see the scales on the snake, and you can see the fabric on Lucas's, and you can see the
handsome little man.
the hairs on Incineroar. But it's very different in that the overall, like, I would say it's a lot more simple.
So what you're saying is that stylized is better than realistic.
It's always gonna boil down to it. It's always gonna go down to style. I mean, yeah. Come to think of it, so hand me a cast of characters, Team Fortress characters, for example, over I don't know, Call of Duty characters. Let's say. Visually, every time I will pick, even if I didn't know who they were.
But see, the thing is, I would argue that that's kind of a taste thing, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
no, sure.
For instance, I would say my tastes very much swing in the direction of cartoony.
Yeah.
I like cartoony designs. I like bright colors. I like big shapes.
Yeah.
I like that simplified art style. Not all the time, but for a majority of every piece of media that I consume, if the characters exhibit those qualities, I'm going to be more interested in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Whereas like Emmanuel, you, for example, I feel like swing much more, in not necessarily realism, but in kind of a darker stylization, like the Bloodborne aesthetic. You generally seem to swing a lot with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would making a lot of assumptions here, of course, but I would say that's like your go-to aesthetic to a degree.
I mean, you like a lot of the COD games. You play a lot of the COD games.
Yeah.
Right? Like, do you think they look cool? Do you like the visuals? Like, or do you just like, oh, this looks like butt cheeks, but the gameplay's fun? Like, how do you feel?
Well, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't realize how shit it was to like not be able to see anything.
Yeah.
Because now I'm into the game, now you like shoot someone, and I'm like, oh, that was an actual person, not just like this fucking. It is really hard to see like detail in a game like Call of Duty, especially like those older like Modern Warfare
MW2.
ones. Yeah, MW2.
Oh, it's just like brown mush, like
dusty, just yucky. I mean, the game was fun at the time, but right now I'm not gonna go back there and play it and go like, wow, the graphics were insane. No, no, not really. But
yeah, and like keeping things simple helps a lot with visual clarity and character designs.
Yeah.
What would you say your like go-to aesthetic is? Like your favorite aesthetic for character design?
I mean, I'm a weeb, so I like anime. I like anything that's like
likes Persona.
Yeah, I do. And I like one thing I think about when I like character designs is I want the character design to immediately tell me what the character's like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you like, Team Fortress is just an example, but I also
good example.
Valorant is actually another one that I'd like to bring up because I'll start with Team Fortress first. Like, you see the scout. He's he's got the hiked up pants, right? He's got the trainers on. He's got the like socks. He's got the hat. He's like rolled up sleeves. It's like, oh shit, bat. Yeah, he's got a baseball bat.
It's the way he stands too, his posture.
Yeah, and he's like this, like he's ready to go. It looks like he's in a fucking movement stance. He's a fastball. You see the heavy, big, fat, chunky,
huge
dude.
chest,
but really,
back.
but his face is so angular too, really, but rounded. It's very weird.
And I can tell, I can just feel, I can see what these characters look like they should do.
Yeah.
Yes. And in Valorant, a lot of the times, the characters kind of look like what their abilities are for. Like, Viper's green. She's all green.
She's green, and she's got like the gun.
Yeah, and she's got the mask on, so it's like, poison. She's got the fucking mask.
Makes sense.
She's got that white hair and light clothing. She's like very agile.
Right, yeah.
Like,
she's wearing like very sporty clothes. So, it does look like she's a very fast, mobile kind of character, and she is. So a lot of the character designs, I used to not like the character designs in Valorant, but they've grown on me a lot.
I have to agree with that. Yeah. I was really against the character designs in Valorant at first when it first dropped. Not interested at all, but like after playing for a while, like their silhouettes work really well. They've got a lot going for them visually, especially with how coherent they are color scheme wise. Yeah, they're really, really good designs, actually.
That is an interesting thing to point out. I didn't really think about that before.
They all have
very
a primary
unique
color.
scheme.
Right, yeah, it is interesting.
Very
'cause
focused color schemes,
like,
yeah.
all of them, yeah, you can identify them mainly based on a color. Like,
Green, it's either Viper or Sky. Okay.
Purple, Reina, just
Yeah,
immediately
it's just
Reina
Reina.
or Astra.
Dark blue, it's Omen.
or
Yeah,
Yoru.
like
Or
this
Yoru.
dark-
Yeah, there's
Yoru,
like
which
two
is
for each
lighter,
color,
but-
actually. now I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
now that I'm thinking about it, most characters have like 2 colors.
Yours blue and orange, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it. God, Yoru's
Well, like
cool.
all of his shit is blue. You know, like his Flash is blue.
Yeah.
His footsteps are blue. He's got the fucking blue teleport.
Yeah.
We see green. We see green.
Green.
Green. You hear they took Yoru out of the game?
Yeah, they took him out for like a little bit. I mean, I don't know when they're gonna put him back in.
They
but
took him out of the
They
game.
took
there's a
him out of the
glitch
game.
with him that's
Oh.
being abused right now, and so they have to take
Basically,
him out.
on the
to-
new Breeze
should-
map that's really big,
Yeah.
you can, the A site has the 2 big boobs.
Yeah,
You can use your teleport to glitch inside the boob.
that's really weird.
So
that they
you
would
can just be in there
That's
shooting.
very
out of it.
strange that they would just like
Well-
imagine like if like I don't know, like Team Fortress is like, yeah, sorry everyone, engineer, he's out.
Yeah, they
Just
just
for
really
now.
weird in
Fucking
that
dead,
context.
man.
Well, it's
Like-
funny because first they took the map out. They're like, oh, like, we're just gonna take the map out, so you can't play on it. And they're like,
That would make more sense.
well, never mind, we changed our mind. We're just gonna take Yoru out.
That's really
It's
weird.
like, what the fuck?
The
But he's
map.
out of all playlists too. He's not even just out of rank.
Like, it would make
Yeah,
sense.
like,
if,
I
there was
like-
literally an update to the game that just removed him.
That's really weird. Like,
it was
again,
so funny too because we were playing like right before we came here, and then Nathan goes like, "Where's Yoru?" Like,
I was gonna play him, and he's gone.
What do the patch notes look like? Removed your.
Yeah,
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 literally,
it's
it's like removed Yoru.
and then that's it.
Yeah.
Fucking took him. Give him back.
I was doing homework, and the first thing I heard was glitch into the boob.
Glitched into the boob.
You can.
You can.
It's
you
really
can-
cool.
Could you only glitch on one boob or both?
Yes, only one of them.
Okay.
Only one.
The
Only
right
the
one, right?
right boob. Yes.
Mhm.
Right boob.
You
Why
have
don't
to
they
look.
just take them
There's
out?
like
Or
a
it's
little.
a
There's
left
a
boob.
little like bar that connects the 2 boobs. And if you walk all the way up to it and you aim at the very bottom of the bar where it connects to the boob, and throw your teleport and instantly hit your teleport button, you're inside. You're in the
Can we
boob.
explain?
And there are
what the,
little windows you can see out
I was
of.
gonna say it's a window too, as you can
we
like,
explain
what
clearly
the boobs
see out there.
You can just walk right out.
But like we
explain
couldn't
what the
see
boobs
the
are for
outline
chat?
too.
The boobs, they're just
Yeah.
big metal structures.
Yeah, they're big pyramids that are on the site, but they're like 2 right
Like-
next to each other, and there's like a little thing connecting them,
Really
and they're in a
tall ones.
pool of water.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're very
two-
tall and pointy,
Yeah,
and
and
they're
they're
just
pools of water.
they're the boobs. You can't call them anything
Yeah,
else.
That's what they are, just like the boogers.
Yeah,
Like,
just
so
like
it's
the
the
boogers.
Yeah.
What are the boogers?
Like,
They're
the little orbs.
Oh,
They're the boogers.
The boogers.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought the boogers was a location. Where's the boogers? What's the
Meet me at the boogers.
I still think that clip you sent me was so funny. The guy who's like playing Omen, I think. And he was up on top of the boob and he tried to slide
Oh,
off
yeah,
and he
he-
just
that was
died.
terrible.
It's like he's shooting some guy, and it's like, I don't think fall damage, right? And it's like he did.
I didn't know there was fall damage in it at all.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
absolutely.
big fall
Yeah.
damage.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
like,
fall damage.
you
Which is-
jump off of things that you think are short and you just like die.
There's
Mhm.
is there fall damage in CS:GO? There must be, right?
I'm pretty sure there is.
I think there probably
Yeah,
is.
I would imagine. So. I
I've
mean,
never really thought about it though.
I mean, like, what is there that you can jump off of in CS:GO that's tall?
Yeah, how would you get onto tall things in CS:GO?
Well, you
In
can
Valorant,
double,
you
you
use,
can double
like-
stack and you know.
I
Right.
remember like double stacking. I
Door
remember there
stack.
was like some
Door
big
stack.
final or something, and like it was like the Boston Major or something in CS:GO, and they like Cloud9, I'm pretty sure, like stacked like their players all on top of each other, and the guy on the top had an op, and he had like a really weird angle
Yeah,
that no one
thank
would
God,
suspect. Yeah. And there was like a bunch of controversy over like whether or not they should replay the set because they abused like some glitch or whatever.
Glitch.
Well,
It's
they
not a
called it
glitch,
a
they just
glitch,
stood on
but
top
now
of
it's
each
like
other.
a real thing in the game.
Right.
It was nobody like. I think it was the first time anyone's ever seen that lineup too.
I think
It's kind of sick.
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I don't think that's a glitch.
Yeah.
I think that's
Valorant has like something not similar. It's like it's kind of similar. If you like say there's a corner, right?
yeah.
And you get one person to stand in the corner, the other person can like hop on top and then like jump.
On pop.
Because like if you try and hop on another one of the other Valorant characters, you just slide off.
Yeah.
So,
In
but
a
I've
corner,
seen
though.
that like you could get on someone if they're like in a corner, because you're like kind of wedged between them in the corner. I see Razes do it a lot because they'll do that and then jump and like satchel, so they get places that they couldn't normally double satchel onto. But
now,
very situational.
When you're on the person, do you count like are you mid-air or are you standing?
I really don't know.
Okay.
But I've just seen clips of people do it because it's the only way they can get to spots.
Huh.
But interesting. It's very interesting.
So character design.
Yes.
We talked about faves for a sec there. What about least favorites? Like, what's like bad character design? What makes a character design really fucking shitty and bad?
Either too simple or too complicated, usually for me.
Yeah, right. It's like too visually busy, and like your character has so
I
much going on.
Anime games tend to have kind of an
Yeah.
issue with that. Not all the time, but like that lady right there, Pyramithra.
Yeah.
I think they look gross. They're too
I like
complicated.
they do look gross.
Yeah.
You know, too much going on the screen.
Um,
And there's an argument to be made for like the advantages and disadvantages of that. Like for instance, you guys have definitely seen anime, right? Where the character
no.
You guys have definitely seen anime, right? No, where the characters are like their designs have so much going on. Like these are cool designs. They've got like a million details, a million little things going on, like 100 pieces of color theory going on there.
Yeah.
Right? But they move stiff as a board. They're always in the same like 4 poses with like little tiny movement and nothing else, right? Because nobody wants to fucking animate that.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to draw that complex design in like 100 poses for a scene, right? And the counterpoint to that, well, not counterpoint, but like the other end of the spectrum from that is like Mob Psycho 100, where the designs are specifically super, super simple and like round shapes and colors. And because of that, animators got to have so much fun with that, make them move super, super freely, and like, you know, animation look good.
But that being said, they're simple but still very distinct.
Yes.
And not too simple.
I was gonna say there is like a lot of effort put into that show, but just not in like the big chunks. Mostly in like the big fights.
Yeah.
Like kind of like Hajime no Ippo too. You know,
Yeah.
I love that
Boxing
show.
right?
The boxing show.
You've watched it?
It's insane.
I
Like,
love that
love
show.
it. Like what they do is like it's so simple and like a little bit like kind of bland outside of the fight because it's mostly like for the story.
It's for the like the fights is where they do like the sick animation.
Exactly.
You know?
Everything's just going around. Everything moves so smooth and crisp. I love it.
Yeah.
And no, that's really what they do with like Mob Psycho too.
And then I wonder how, because in games I could see that still being the exact case. Oh, we don't want to make our characters too complex, that way we can animate them. But on a 3D game, right, that limitation's not really there anymore. Because you make the model and then animating it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder
the computer does a
how
lot
that
of the
plays
heavy
into it.
lifting.
Yeah.
Although
I'm trying to think, what are some examples of like overly complex characters? Knack. Knack is
God.
Knack is an example of
Yeah.
a very complex character, where he just doesn't look good.
Especially in the big form where he's just a bunch of like little pieces. It's like, what the fuck is going on with that?
Terrible.
Why does he look like that?
And I think going back, I think Ukulele is an example of an overly simple character where he's
I was
he's
say,
just a chameleon.
I'm literally thinking of the characters. We talk about it all the time. All I think of is there's a purple one and a green one, and they're just blobs. Like the green one's a blob, and I think the other one's like skinny. That's all I remember.
It's just a chameleon and just a bat, and like that's it. Whereas like at least Banjo-Kazooie, you know, okay, yellow shorts, shark tooth necklace, blue backpack.
Yeah,
you know, for
they're
banjo.
simple,
And
but
like,
they got
he
some
plays
stuff
the
going on.
banjo.
And he plays the banjo, right? Ukulele have nothing.
They're
don't,
naked.
They're naked and they don't do anything. They don't have any sort of like. There's nothing to them. So I don't know. So I think that's overly simple, but
Simple to a fault.
simple to a fault. You know.
I find
Not
that
into
the
it.
original Mega Man games had very concise character design. Like, you got Cut Man. He got a big scissor on his head. He got big scissors. He's a big
That's
scissor man. They got, like, you know, Ice Man. He got ice. Like, they're like, that's it. They got Muscle Man. He got muscles. Like, they just...
Muscle Man.
They have one... Oh, no, bro. They have one thing, and they just do that one thing. But, like, when people make clones of these kind of Mega Man games, like Mighty Number 9, for example, I looked, because, like, one day we were at work, and you told me about Mighty Number 9, and I'd never heard of it before, so I went home, and I looked at some images. God, those characters are so fucking
so
busy.
bad.
Like, it's just
gotta
bad. It, like, look up some images of some characters. Like, they're just busy, and they're not cohesive, and they're just all over the place, and sometimes I feel like people forget when they're, like, making these passion projects.
Oh my God. Just
What
the
made
first,
them
the very
so
first,
interesting?
I mean, this isn't even in game. Just the
reference art.
the title screen. I mean, like, okay, so that guy alone
Oh, Jesus
with the
Christ.
tires on him, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that little guy. He's not terrible. Okay, the water guy, not the worst. Let's see. What in the world
Jesus,
is this
what the
right
fuck
here?
is that?
Oh, so wait. So, no, this guy's holding a sniper rifle is what this is.
Oh.
And then there's that dude.
That dude.
Okay. This guy looks very
Strange.
so he's kicking right there is what it looks like. And then you of course have the main character.
Who's still kind of
Iffy.
busy.
She's
Compared to an original Mega Man design.
Yeah, she's okay. It's fine. Fire guy is a little.
It doesn't look good at all.
That
it's a
does
little
not look good at all.
intense.
What the fuck
Wait,
is
is that
that?
Peter Griffin?
It looks like Peter Griffin. It's the colors.
Is that
Oh
Peter
my
fucking Griffin with a rocket launcher?
Title screen for. Oh my god!
Yeah,
and then
he's-
the plane guy.
What is that?
Okay,
That was
He's
awful.
He's a helicopter.
Helicopter.
Excuse me.
Holy
That,
shit.
Oh my god.
Oh god, what is that?
I
That
don't
looks
know.
like one of those images that where they deep fake everything, so no one thing in the image is identifiable.
Let's look at the bosses. Okay, I want to see in-game pictures of the bosses. That's what he looks like.
Whoa.
That's what he looks like without the fire.
That's so gross looking.
What is this?
What? Apple.
I don't think this is like something real.
I would
It was a
believe
concept. Okay. Can I not find?
What if one of the
in-game-
bosses was just an apple made of metal?
That's what they said for Pokemon, except it was an apple and it's a dragon.
Yeah.
But he's great. I love him. He's cool.
It isn't like the.
I'm not even gonna bother. Anyway,
Isn't the it's just the worm that's the dragon? I saw some
yeah,
clip
it's
where
just
an
inside
apple.
an apple.
he's just inside an apple.
Yeah.
Why is he a dragon?
I don't know.
That's not good character design.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't be dragon.
We should actually. I feel like it would be kind of worth our time to talk about Pokemon designs across generations for a sec
Yeah.
and how they shifted. Because they definitely shifted more complex.
Yeah, I would say
Around Gen 4 they started to, and then by Gen 5 it was like
A little
the
much.
little
earlier
much.
gens, it's it's just a blue turtle, that's it.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then,
it's like,
but then as you get to the later gens, the characters get so fucking they're just so busy. They got a lot of shit going
and
on.
particularly color-wise too, as we've noticed.
Yeah, for example, Marnie's
Yeah.
Pikachu or
the
whatever.
Hamster.
Oh,
thing.
that
Yeah,
creature.
it's
Hideous.
it's hideous. It's like the base version's 3 different colors, and then it turns into the evil version, and it's 4 more different colors, and it's just
Yeah,
an
it's
ugly
really
little
strange.
rat,
Yeah.
and it's so much worse
Yeah.
than just Pikachu,
Yeah,
or
Pikachu.
even
Isn't it-
Marill or something
Yeah,
from
but
earlier.
isn't that
gens.
weird to think about though? I mean, I guess inherently, is he that much different? I mean, he's okay. So he's
No.
just this little hamster dude, and then
He's
Pikachu's
just
this little
objectively worse design.
he's just this little mouse dude, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't
Okay,
sound
but
very
what
different.
about Togedemaru, for instance? Who
I
is,
don't
you
mind
like
him.
Togedemaru?
I don't mind him that
I like
much,
him.
but he's not great, especially compared to older ones. But
Yeah.
he's I would say he's lesser of the evil, the lesser of evils.
As far as Pikachu go, he's
I don't
pretty low.
I
for
don't
me.
really mind him. But Mimikyu, while a cool idea, is kind of complex
I
looking
kind of
too.
like Mimikyu, but it's
Mimikyu's
more of the
cool
lore
idea.
than the actual character.
Tells you a
design.
lot about the character, though.
That
Yes,
is
it
true. It
does.
is very
He likes Pikachu.
indicative.
He wants
Yeah.
to be popular.
Yeah.
I like that
Um,
his assist in Smash. It's cool.
Yeah.
What does he do in
His
Smash?
assist trophy, a big shadow hand comes out and he pulls you inside and goes.
I think it's interesting too to talk about how evolution mentalities kind of changed, if that makes sense. Like how
Sure.
Gen 1, right? Squirtle turns into Wartortle. Pretty much the same color scheme, little tiny bit darker, right? Evolves into Blastoise. He's got 2 big cannons now, and it's a little
Right.
teeny bit darker still.
It's
right?
okay.
It's just a small shift
just
in
gets
the
bigger.
value of the color. Right?
Yeah, but it's not. You don't really you notice it. Compare Squirtle and Blastoise.
It's
yeah,
a different shade.
It makes sense. It's totally fine between it. Charmander to Charmeleon is actually quite a significant color shift. He gets a lot darker,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Charizard he turns that orange again. That one was a little odd, but okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. It looks
But
good
then you
still.
look at, say, I think it's interesting, Gen 4 in particular, right? A lot of them either add in one extra color in the final evolution or shift which color is the primary and which one's the secondary. For instance, Shinx is light blue primary, black secondary, yellow accent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luxio is kind of a black and blue half and half thing. And then by Luxray, it's almost all black with blue accents and a yellow accent, right? It's just it shifts in the opposite direction, but still with those same focused colors.
Mm-hmm.
Staraptor, on the other hand, stays with
It's about the
the
same.
black, gray, white the entire time, with only the addition of red in the final evolution to kind of make it feel more final and grown up.
Yeah,
I think it's an
but
interesting
otherwise it looks about
mentality
the same.
shift in the designs.
Personally, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like that color shift that Luxray
Yeah,
has. I don't. I don't have any problems with it, but I just don't like it personally. But speaking of starters, though, then you look at Gen 8, and we have
Oh, I don't want
Grookey.
to talk about Gen 8.
we have Grookey, right?
Why does he get a drum?
Why does he
No,
change his entire
look,
color?
Look at his color. Look up Grookey right now, and look up his full evolution line. So it goes Grookey. So Grookey, I love Grookey. He looks great. He's this little green monkey, a little stick.
He's the first.
He's really
Evos
great.
For all three of them are fantastic.
Yeah,
Like,
they're really
unequivocally.
solid and great. And then Grookey evolves into whatever the hell he evolves into. I don't remember the middle one.
Yeah, I think I love Grookey's design. Like the first evolution, Grookey is great.
He's really simple.
This is
He's
fucking.
solid.
This is amazing character design. I want to fucking show it to the camera. You can't see it at all. But Grookey is this is a banger character right here.
Yeah.
This is a great fucking character. But then this is
so
so
The middle
bad.
one. Well,
This
okay.
is so bad.
Compared to Grookey, look at the colors. So why does he turn that weird green?
So it's like
Like
the color
lime
around
green.
his
It's like
eyes
yellow, yeah.
becomes
His
his
primary.
primary color.
But then he
and
gets
you
a
have
really
like
dark
orange, okay, yeah, he does
Orange was
the
fine
schnoz,
a
but
little bit.
or the
They
Well,
add a
I think
lot
it's
more
like
brown in
bracelets,
and a new
and he
shade
gets
of
angry.
green.
But he gets
It's
this
like-
really weird color shift, and then go next. He
He's
loses
brown
that.
now.
Another entire color shift.
So he loses.
Nate Potter is shaking right now.
Shaking in his boots.
What is
He loves this character.
the
No, he
final
doesn't.
one?
He only likes it competitively.
You think that?
Grown on him.
I think this design isn't even that bad, but I hate in game when he has
Yeah,
the
the
drum.
drum.
It
It's
looks
so terrible.
Where does he get the
ridiculous.
drum from?
Like I don't. Yeah, you're right.
And
Evan.
the thing is,
Like,
it's out of context on its own. That design's not the worst. However, I think in the context of that evolutionary line,
the color
it's
shifts are
horrendous.
terrible. And
Like, it's terrible.
Yes, the color shifts are not unheard of. Again, Charmeleon.
Yeah, but what other starter is that dramatic? you
None of
know?
them are that dramatic. Absolutely.
And Sobble turns into a twink.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Just wait. Sobble's even worse. I forgot about that. Look up
Sobble's
Sobble's
middle evolution hurts to look at. Like,
Why does he? Why the?
Could you pass my
he gets
water?
mittens.
What?
Could you pass my water?
Yeah. This is the black one.
The mittens.
Look at the mittens.
The mittens. I know, but
They're the gloves you wore on our snow trip, Emmanuel.
so this makes me so angry. Where does he get those colors? And then where do they go?
Right? Like he's got like the
What
purple,
the
which like wasn't in there
Right.
anywhere. He gets the purple and he gets the
And
green,
the green. Out of
which was
green.
not
That's
in there
nasty.
anywhere, and he loses the yellow.
Yeah.
He
Right?
goes really dark.
And then
And
he
then it
goes-
just goes right back to the original colors, and those just disappear.
Right. It's super.
So like the Pokemons have like an emo stage in the middle where
Yeah,
they just
like
completely go.
never this dramatically
No.
and never this out of place. Though,
I just
is
and
the
like
thing.
the yellow was a perfectly good color scheme too. The blue and yellow was great.
This, I
hate
this
him.
looks like someone who argues with you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like he looks like those
It's like-
personas that
I was
are
gonna
like,
say,
no, yeah,
furry
exactly.
YouTubers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like one of the furry YouTubers.
In
He's about to
response
explain
to,
to you like why racism is okay. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
and
actually,
then I do kind of like his mega evolution, or he's a sniper up in the big
Yeah,
sniper
yeah,
tower.
sure.
That's kind of funny to me, but
That's about it though.
it's funny. Yeah.
It is weird too. Like every other mega in the game, the actual Pokemon gets bigger and has like a cool new form. But all three of the starters megas are just
Well,
we
what
have a
about-
large object and
Oh.
one large feature to our body.
That is fair. That's true. That
And it
is
looks
what
dumb as
happens to,
hell. It looks dumb as
all-
hell.
Yes.
I like
big
Squirrel
ears.
Bunny. I think Squirrel Bunny is actually the weakest design of his evolutions. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad by any means, but Raboot,
Raboot's pretty
fucking
good.
That was good.
amazing design. I
Yeah.
fucking love this
Tracksuit
design. This is my
baby.
favorite. He does tracksuit, but he kind of looks like a ninja.
That's what I
really
of course
fucking
not the
good.
ninja.
Really fucking good. And then,
I kind of wish they kept the ninja thing.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
they really like lay into the soccer thing, and it's like, oh, it's because it takes place in the
It's-
UK.
right,
You
it's
know,
like,
it's
oh.
like
Cinderace is fine
soccer.
though.
Cinderace
Like,
is fine.
I have no qualms with Cinderace.
Cinderace is cool. He
He's
Given
my
the al-
favorite of the three final starters.
Given the alternatives, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that he's my favorite of the three. There's still design features I don't like. I don't like how pudgy his arms are. His
Yeah.
arms look
Yeah.
obese, and he's got this weird like cap on his head or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he's just got like a dome piece. It's real weird.
Yeah.
But everything else, like his pants look cool. He got the little cuffs. He got the boots.
I think
Cool.
another prime example, like these ones aren't particularly over designed, but I think Gen 5 starters were I think they were a little over
Gen
designed.
5 were a little.
Especially
Is
Embor,
that
Embor,
I don't-
or Tepig.
I think
wait,
Embor-
really? I thought those were like pretty. I mean,
the
pretty alright.
first
They're
three
not the
were
worst.
Their first evolutions were okay, but then as you get more and more,
Okay, here's my thing.
Samurott has a lot going on.
Samurott doesn't
Samurott
follow
does have a
though.
lot.
Nothing about Samurott tracks from the line. Otter, sea lion.
Yeah, and he's
I
like,
hate this
he's
shit.
on all fours all of a sudden, and it doesn't look good though.
No,
Yeah,
I think
don't like
Samurott
Samurott.
is easily like one of the weakest starter designs, especially in
I would-
context of its line. I would put
I
it
would
right
agree.
there at the bottom next to whatever Grookey turns into.
Yeah, I would agree.
it just doesn't make sense. Like Otter. You're right. He's just Otter, and then
sea lion.
I like they tried to go with like the samurai design with
Yeah.
like the plating on him.
Sure.
But then like he's just like, what the fuck
The
is this?
head
It
thing.
looks like he's got a goddamn like fucking protozoic like sea life
Yeah.
creature on his
I
fucking
don't
head.
get the mustaches either. Like,
It's
I
it's
kinda
no
like
the
that.
the facial hair fine because that's supposed
like-
to be like samurai like a lot of
Yeah,
the
I
times like on
guess.
samurai masks there's like a lot of facial hair
like the
and
facial
it
hair.
looks like that
And, like,
but whatever the fuck is on
especially
the head
in game though.
No, he's
he looks
terrible.
terrible.
In game.
He's
But,
just got these like floppy, like pointed
Yeah.
appendages.
But I think like Embor with all his spirals on him.
see
are
I
real
like
much.
Tepig good character design
Tepig's fine.
he's
Yeah.
a pig
He's got a diaper.
he's just a pig
He's totally
he's
fine.
really
though.
not busy at all
No.
I still can't believe that they
he
took
looks
away.
like he would argue with you on
they
Twitter.
took away Snivy's arms.
yeah I know right he had arms and then they
They
go
took it
away
I think the devs came out and were like, no, he does have arms.
You
They're
te-
just
the-
really
the,
tiny.
The little ones on his back, those are technically like little arms. So it's
I
like,
thought it was a cape.
it kind of does. I don't know, but like I think all the final evolutions are just like a little much.
They're
still
a
like
little
Embor.
busy.
He's cool.
Yeah, no,
I think
Embor's
he's
cool.
actually like I was an Embor like I
I
hated
would
him at
pretty
first.
unequivocally
Embor
argue
hater.
that Gen 6 starter finals are worse across the board than Gen 5.
Gen 6 I honestly think is really busy
Oh no, yeah,
Gen
it's
6,
super. I
Gen
would agree
6
with that
starters
too.
are terrible in my opinion.
I
Like,
really hate
Chestnut's
Greninja?
disgusting. Greninja's
Greninja?
fine.
His
He's good.
idea, Greninja's idea, and everything about it, like, oh, great,
Delphox is
Ninja
terrible,
Frog
too.
is so like the idea is so cool. The tongue scarf,
the tongue
it
scarf
just
is-
gets
I
me
hate
so
it.
mad.
It
And then
makes me
Greninja-
angry. It
Greninja's
makes
like
me
not that
angry.
bad though. In my
what about
opinion.
Ash Greninja?
I hate Ash Greninja.
Ash Greninja is
Passion.
terrible.
Yeah.
I literally
Delphox.
don't know who the fuck Chespin is.
Chestnut.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
heard of
Chespin's
it.
the same as Grookey. I love his first at Evo, and
You
the-
like Chespin's first Evo?
I like Chespin.
hate
I think
Chespin.
Chespin looks fine.
I hate
What the
him.
fuck is that though? What is
Chestnut.
that?
The middle one isn't even like.
Okay, the middle one's the worst. I
middle one
can't.
is pretty
You
bad.
can't justify this.
No,
fucking
I don't get it. I
abomination.
don't
I
like
kind of like him better than the final though. Chestnut, like, look at the like
It's just-
hollow like thing he has on his back.
All three of them.
It's
all
kinda
three of
funny,
The final
he's
Evos
like a
are
big
just
bully.
people though. All three of the final Evos are just dudes.
They're just dudes. You're right.
Delphox is just like a mistress. It's like
Yeah, she's
it's
just
like a
some
witch.
lady.
Well, though, I think the general thing is they went from
Sorry, I just had like an epiphany. So you know, in Sonic Underground, how there's the mom of
Yeah, the
Sonya,
mom, yeah.
like the okay, like she's like the aristocrat lady.
yeah.
And it's like Sonya,
She's
you have
the
to
queen.
practice piano. It's this. It's literally her.
Oh my god.
It's her, 100%.
Oh my god. It kind of had, in the first gen, second gen, third gen, fourth gen even, they're monsters.
Yeah.
I mean, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur are beasts.
Right, it's cool.
They're monsters.
It's,
I feel like the epitome of Typhlosion is like total just beast.
Yeah, no,
Legit.
Just like a monster.
Typhlosion, Feraligatr, Meganium.
They were still
They're
on
monsters.
the beast mode.
Blaziken, Grovyle,
Blaziken, Sceptile, Swampert.
Sceptile,
Your
and
favorite
Swampert.
gen.
yeah, and they're a little less so like between Swampert and Blaziken, but they're still like, oh, those are monsters, those are beasts.
Yeah, and Gen
Gen
4
4,
too. Like
Even still,
Empoleon's the least beastly, and it's still like just big Emperor Penguin.
yeah.
Like
And then Gen 5 happened. The designs were generally poor overall, but yeah, you could still say, oh, okay, they're all beasts.
But
still.
then Gen 6 was
Embor
just like
and Samurott especially. Gen 6 changed it, and
Dudes.
it's kind of stayed that way since. I mean, Gen 7, Primarina, Incineroar, Decidueye.
Incineroar's just a guy.
Incineroar's just a dude.
Decidueye is
Primarina's
just a guy.
mermaid, and Decidueye's an archer. They're all kind of people.
Primarina's just
Fucking
a girl with no
Lady
legs.
Windermere.
Oh my god!
It's literally
It's so gross.
Lady
Oh,
Windermere.
yeah.
That's a character design and a half, man.
Yeah. And then what is Gen 8? They're all dudes too. I mean,
Yeah.
you got. I mean, especially the lizard and the Cinderace.
We need to return to tradition, and we want big,
monsters.
ugly monsters.
Big ugly monsters.
And we want to fight big, ugly monsters. I don't want to fight my dude versus the other dude. Then I feel bad.
Right.
I want big,
That's what
ugly
the fighting
monsters.
types are for. If you want us to fight dude v dude, give us Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee.
But even still, they were like
they were still kind of. One of them was like a fucking paper bag with legs.
Yeah, they were still monsters.
Hitmontop used to be my favorite Pokemon. I used to go around and tell everyone. I was like, Hitmontop, favorite Pokemon. I love that guy.
Yeah. Now I will say, one thing I was just thinking about. One thing that's changed for me. I have a lot more respect for the just like random weird like Voltorb, for example, and because I didn't realize they were inspired by actual things. Like the Voltorb isn't just a Pokeball; he's an actual like myth type of thing. I don't remember exactly.
How do you feel about Dunsparce?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. I think
This guy doesn't even know how he feels about Dunsparce.
I really don't know how I feel about him. He's fine. He's kind of weird.
How do you feel about Gengar?
I love Gengar. He's good.
Gengar's
Gengar
a
is a
gremlin,
great.
man.
He's literally
The prankster guy.
such a good
I
design
love
because
Gengar.
you know what he is. He's a purple ball with legs and a
spikes.
face.
Yeah.
And
I love Haunter.
Yeah, it's a good design. I like that he has like
floating.
floating little hands that he grabs.
It is kind of interesting though. That the design changes. Yokai, yes. That is what I'm thinking of. A lot of Pokemon are like the.
I mean, yeah, a lot of they're based on Japanese like myths,
which
and
I
stuff.
think is pretty cool.
Yeah, cool.
But anyway,
Among Us.
Oh,
Oh, there was that video where
Of
it was
the
like
Ditto,
Shush used imposter on Among Us. Oh my
Hated
god,
that.
that was such a bad video.
But
Makes me
Gengar's
cry.
design, his whole evolutionary line is pretty significantly different from one another.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Ghastly, okay, so he's a gas guy, and Haunter is like, oh, he's just.
But the
He's
thing
like
is,
a-
like, I feel like the colors and the
Oh
expressions
no, it makes sense.
absolutely tie it together.
Yeah.
I like when they stick their tongue out. That's a good.
Blah.
That's a good character design.
Boo.
Sticking your tongue out is a great character design.
Yeah.
There was another Pokemon that stuck its tongue out. It was
Lick a
like
tongue.
pink. Yep.
Lick a tongue.
I retract my previous statement. I hate that Pokemon.
I don't even mind Lick a tongue, but Licky Licky.
Licky.
Actually, Licky Licky is a little over designed in my opinion.
fuck
Of
is
the
Licky
like Gen
Licky?
4
You gotta-
Pokemon, a lot of the
Pull it
previous Gen new
Evolutions,
Evos
yeah.
were a little overdesigned. I think
I think there's a
Tangrowth
lot
doesn't look
going
great.
on.
I really like Electivire and Magmortar, but I will admit that they are a tad overdesigned.
Yeah.
I think they're
Oh,
great.
this is a bad
Actually,
Pokemon.
which
this
one?
is a bad.
Oh yeah,
Pokemon.
Licky Licky's terrible.
This is a horribly designed Pokemon. Licky, fuck that.
But the thing is, there are also some banger.
I was gonna say,
new Evos. Like,
Mammoth's got a Wi-Fi signal. on his
Frostlass.
stomach.
Yeah,
Oh my god, Mammothine was great though.
Frostlass.
Flash, I mean, yeah, the
Frostlass is great.
Well.
Galade's fucking sick.
Galade's good.
Ooh, golly.
Like
Oh, Galad. Yeah, it's like the male evolution of Gardevoir.
Galade's
right?
like one of
I
my
think it's sick.
number one.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
it's just sick Pokemon.
The fucking
It looks like
ching.
it should be like a fighting type.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Psychic fighting.
Oh,
He's like the only one.
That's cool.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cool as fuck, bro.
Is
Love
he
it.
is he still psychic fighting in the new one, or is he fairy
No,
fighting?
he's psychic fighting.
I think fairy fighting would be a cool type.
I think fairy fighting would have been cooler, yeah, but they.
It's fine.
I mean,
No,
his
I
signature
understand.
move is Psycho Cut.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Well then, but Gardevoir is now psychic.
Fair.
Oh, which is
So they're
actually,
both just dual
actually,
types now.
actually, you know what? That makes sense, and I think that's rather appropriate. Never mind.
You know what,
retract
motherfucker?
my
I
statement.
hate this dude.
Barbacle.
Barbacle, yeah,
Can't
gross
stand this guy.
little asshole.
Have you seen his evolution? I actually
Yeah,
don't.
His evolution's worse.
I actually was about to say I don't mind his evolution as much because he's just like a barnacle dude with.
He's
a
just a whole man.
I know.
We just
I
complained
think it's
about this.
No, but for starters, I don't mind.
Not a
it when
fan
it's
of
up
this
you
one
guys.
either.
Keys.
And that one's pretty bad. Like I was saying,
Keys.
yeah, oh yeah, I have
Klefki.
a new appreciation for these object Pokemon with some exceptions such as Klefki.
What about the lay?
It's whatever. It's fine. It's more natural at least. Like it's flowers, right?
Yeah.
This one, not great.
He's,
Oh,
The
what is
bearded Meowth.
New Meowth?
It's
oh yeah. Oh right. If it was his body, because that's what okay, look at it for a second. You're like,
it
oh,
kind of looks like
that's
his
his
body,
body.
but it's
Right.
not.
It's a
if
beard
you look at
in
it from
front
the
of
back,
his normal body.
it literally just looks like a regular Meowth.
he has an evolution too. I
Oh,
believe.
really?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the Snowcone Pokemon?
No,
I don't mind it.
I don't like it at all.
I think Vanillish, Vanilla
He has
Ice,
a
Vanilla
straw
they aren't the
in his
worst.
head.
Don't care.
He has an ice straw.
We eat them, Avery.
Isn't this a
When
new
they
one?
present themselves to us as so.
Ugh, yeah, it's a
I
new
don't
one.
like that one either. That one's
And
gross.
his ice head melts, and he has like a little blue head. He doesn't look very good.
Yeah,
I've
what is
never
it,
seen
Ice
this
Cube?
one before.
That's what Nathan
I am
was
very
asking me about.
disconnected from the
Weird.
Pokemon universe because
I
I
don't-
haven't heard of like any of these. What about this
Yeah.
guy? Is this real?
That's
Yep.
Sandy Guest. I kind of like Sandy Guest.
It's so fun. It seems like a shit post. Like it's literally just like a cum blob, and you're like, oh yeah, I love Sandy Gas. Oh, I love Sandy Gas.
Like
He's the
I
best.
like him. He's a big sandcastle when he evolves. He's the soul of like.
Wait a minute, hold
dead
on.
people.
Just scroll back to. Did they just list Bidoof as a bad design? That's fucked up, man.
Bidoof is supposed to be like a tard Pokemon.
He's a little ugly boy, and I love him for
He's
it.
a little ugly, exactly.
Bibarel?
This one, I
Do you
don't like
Bibarel?
the nose hair.
The thing is,
It makes
he
me
was only
uncomfortable.
building
What about
on a bad
Beta
Pokemon.
Probopass? Look up Beta Probopass right now, Evan.
Beta Probopass. Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Beta Probopass is much better than real Probopass.
Oh, that's so sad. I don't know. It looks like he has pain in his eyes. Like he's sad.
He's really hurting.
He's just.
Why
like,
does he have like he has no shading? Like what were they doing to him?
I smell you.
I think it's gonna look like this big nose.
Hey guys, you like this one? Oh
God.
man. Yeah, he's.
Ugh.
You went to
McDonald's.
McDonald's, Scout?
Yeah.
And you didn't even tell any of us?
I know, I texted Evan, like, do you want anything? I was like, oh, I'll pick something up for, like, the guys. And I texted, do the guys want anything? But then I already ordered before I got
I
here,
literally got a text.
so-
You like, do you want anything? I'm like, yeah, give me this. And then like, I see the text. Do you guys want anything? And then I already see. Never mind.
Even Jackson says, bruh, Scout.
Bruh,
I
Scout.
was like, "Hey, let's see what I already ordered. And I
What's you got a big bag there. What do you get? What'd you get, Scout?
for me and Evan.
Oh, for you and Evan.
And we
Okay.
not had the meatloaf. I'm pretty sure you
I
ate
let them
something
know.
before
I
Nathan.
let them know.
I only feel bad maybe I don't know if Avery ate.
I ate a little bit.
Give him a burger right now.
Do you guys want
I
I only
meatloaf?
got
I got.
one burger
No.
for myself.
You got a single burger.
Yep, hand it
so
over.
Wait. In that entire bag, you have a single burger and what else?
2 French fries.
2 French fries.
2 French fries and 1 burger for this huge
No,
gallon
and
bag.
2 fish fillet for Evan.
Oh,
And
okay.
then some chicken nuggets for
Huh?
me.
So you have more. You said, oh, I just got 1 burger for you.
Well, I didn't get myself
fraud.
like
You're a
2
liar and a
burgers.
thief.
I'm
A liar and a
giving
describe you
the
perfectly.
burger,
I'm
so-
sorry for calling you a liar and a thief, but those words describe you
Yeah.
perfectly.
Do you want me to go back?
Evan, do you
No,
like Stunfisk?
no.
No,
I
I
will.
don't really like this design. It's kind of bad.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
He's just flat. I don't mind this one actually. This one's okay.
I don't mind him,
Turtonator's
but
not
I
bad.
could see the argument for over design.
Doesn't
for him.
Turtonator technically fling shit at you though?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Well,
The shit flinging
what is it?
Pokemon.
Daryumaka. People put like his poop in their pockets and stuff to keep warm. Like
Yeah.
they put it's in the Pokédex entry. They take his droppings and they put it. I hate this.
This one's weird.
Yeah,
The
the Stonehenge
Stonehenge
one.
guy, and this
Oh!
one. This one is the
He's
worst.
so
I hate
bad.
I hate him so much.
It's that one. It's like, where do you work out? The
Yeah,
library.
the library.
Yeah.
It literally is.
No context. Stream has to guess which one we're talking about.
Look at
Where do you think I work? Where
Fish.
do you work?
that fucking fish. Oh,
I don't mind it too much.
I like this one. This
I like-
one's
I
cool.
like
Coffee
coffee.
Yeah.
amazing.
What's
I
his
don't.
name?
I
didn't
actually,
like this
I
one.
really like Impanip, the whole series, the whole evolution line. I like.
I'm disappointed in you.
I kind of wish he was a little better, like visually, but I like the idea. And I
He's
like,
just emo kid.
yeah, I guess. And he has hair.
By the way, Hydreigon.
Ugh.
I from when I was a kid, I thought he was cool because I thought they were hands. When I learned that his
Heads.
arms are heads, it destroyed the Pokemon.
Apparently
I hate him.
a whole lot of thought.
And like, look at how little and trivially and like flippy flappy his legs are.
Apparently, a whole lot of thought went into his design. And you know how he has wings? They're placed very specifically, so it looks like he has even more heads. Because he's
Who?
based Hydreigon.
Hydreigon.
Because he's based off of a very particular. He's not based off of a Hydra. He's based off of a different multi-headed dragon creature
I mean, that's cool.
from Japanese.
That's some cool info, but
which is fine, but so they put his wings in very particular places like that, so it looks like he has even more heads, right? But his design just sucks.
I see.
Like it sucks.
It's kind of weird. There should be hands, not heads.
they
Yeah.
should not be, because he uses them like when he's standing in battle, he's moving them like their hands and like back and forth like this and like doing hand stuff with them.
If he had
Like-
like regular hands,
I like Phalanx.
Phalanx is great.
I don't like him.
Is a unpopular opinion probably, but he's cool. I liked him in his fights. He's had funny little animations
Yeah.
where little dudes were running
Yeah,
around
marching
and
around,
shit.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, marching. I liked him.
What's that other dragon Pokemon? That's like Salamence.
Oh, Salamence?
Yeah, I really like that
He's good.
design.
He's
too.
Salamence is cool.
I prefer Garchomp personally, but
Garchomp for
that's
sure,
bad.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
That's pretty
Ugh.
bad. The melted
it's
version.
just a normal penguin
I
with a
know.
weird head. Like
And the
it's
hair.
literally just a real life
Okay,
penguin.
the fuck
I
is
like
this
that
guy?
Druddigan,
I like
I
him.
will say Druddigan, I think I kind of actually like him. However, he has nothing to him. There's nothing. He's found in like one cave. All he has to him is he's single dragon type. That is it. He has no evolution, no pre-evo. He's late game. He doesn't have any unique moves. He has rough skin as an ability. There's nothing special about him. He's
He
the most
literally
plain
just,
you could
like,
get.
They just drew they gave a person with Parkinson's a pen and told them to draw a dragon because all of his edges are just like all the way around.
I really like how he stands in the game though, because his legs
He's
are
kinda
super tiny, and he's got huge like orangutan arms. He just kind of wobbles back and forth like.
I kind of really like him. It's just he has nothing to him.
This isn't a real Pokemon, is it?
That's a real Pokemon.
That's a real
so now, but there is context for that though. Why he looks like that? That's
Why?
two combined different fossil Pokemon.
Oh, it's that thing.
Yeah,
so I remember that.
I kind of think it's like I kind of like the whole like that because it's really funny.
There's like a reconstructed series
like-
too, where people like
Oh,
kind of
put them together.
filled in the blanks
Yeah.
of what they should
But
look
I
like.
like it because like Druddigan is just like I'm in constant pain. Like it's
Not
just
Draudigan. What are you talking
Druddigan. Oh, not Druddigan. Excuse me. What's the
about?
Dracovish?
Yeah, Dracovish.
Dracovish and the other one. The one. What's the one where it's the tail is backward and the fish is the head?
Oh god, I have no fucking. clue.
Whichever one that one is, it's like the whole. He's in constant pain.
That is Dracovish.
That is Dracovish. So yeah, that one.
This is a cool design. I like this.
Yeah, he's cool.
Poltergeist. Yeah,
Poltergeist?
he's not bad. It's good.
Pull T guys. Yeah.
Whoever put this here is a criminal.
That's a
Wooper's a great
Quagsire and Wooper are incredible
Whoever is a
designs.
great design. Is this real?
Yeah.
Yes, Zora.
Zero Aura.
Zero.
I swear, they just got too many of these motherfuckers.
He looks too much like Lucario.
He does, you're right. He's just like cat Lucario.
Yeah.
Instead of dog Lucario.
The new monkey
Just
guy.
Lucario.
The new monkey guy's
Yeah.
pretty good. Zarude. What is he?
He's okay.
He's fine. He's not too like crazy or anything.
These are
I like that
cool
one.
designs.
Chandelier.
Yeah,
Chandler's line's sick.
It's a good line, good line.
He always
Isn't
goes
there like,
for
what's the one that's like a blimp that just steals children?
Driftblim?
Driftblim.
I love him. I
That's
love him.
fucked up.
He's not good at all though. Like he's got no stats except for health.
Well, he's super tanky, yeah.
That's it though.
And he has self-destruct.
Wow.
We should be careful of that if we
Really?
ever encounter him.
Oh, big Pokemon probably explode.
He can though. He
I
literally
know.
will. And so we're playing Gen 5, so we very well could encounter him.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember Donald Trump Pokemon. I remember
I
this.
fucking hate that guy.
I really don't understand like why that happened. It's very weird. Makes no sense.
You like Mr. Mime?
Not good.
Mr. Rhyme.
I don't
Not
mind
good.
the original Mr. Mime, but he's pretty bad.
This
Yes.
one's just the Pinecone.
Pineco.
It's Gen 2.
Pineco and Fortress
They're so
is his
fucking
evolution.
weird.
I've never understood like why, and they just make no sense to me. Cast form.
Fucking hate that guy. Send him to hell.
You should,
Who's this?
that's Heatran. I really don't like Heatran.
It's a
He
Gen 4
looks like
legend.
a turd with a face on it.
Yeah.
It literally looks like there's pieces of like corn in there.
He's kind of like an extra legendary. They just kind of threw in there.
Yeah, no,
like-
okay, that. Hold on,
What are you looking at?
that's bad.
Oh, Brooke.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Brooks
That's
is
no
just terrible.
good.
I don't mind him.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
Omoa though. Although,
Yeah.
anyway, we always get to Pokemon.
We always spend like an hour on Pokemon because
We're just
we're
so passionate, and
about
we
it.
just get so angry. We get so
It's-
mad.
The games were good.
Games
and
are
now
good.
they're bad.
Yeah. Hopefully they're gonna get good again though.
Oh, I remember reading about
Or
this.
ugly.
So like the whole design of this character, that it's actually the tail
What?
of the Pokemon wrapped around itself like 100 times or something, and that's why they're big.
What the fuck?
Pergulate. I'll go to the wiki and read it right now. But it's the most fucked up shit I ever read.
That's weird. It should just be fat, and that's it. Like it shouldn't do that.
Be a little chunky.
Well, that's what we all assumed, right?
Well, yeah.
It's what it looks like. There's no indication that there's a tail wrapped around it.
I mean, I guess I could see it for the middle portion where it gets all thin, like really strangely.
It would still be really weird looking. Like why?
Do you
why?
think anyone ever used a Perugly in their playthrough?
Probably.
Oh.
Do you think anybody ever used a Dodrio in their playthrough?
Hell yeah, we did,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
we did.
2
I
feet.
know we did. 2 feet.
2 feet's dope.
Did we lost him?
He died
I know.
to Venusaur because of a weird, like, hit thing.
Because we were so...
Well, we did the math, and he should have lived, but it was a low roll on the first one and a high roll on the second
It
one.
really hurt us. That was a sad one. And
Yeah.
Emmanuel had predicted it, too.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Cursed us.
Yeah.
Who else died? Hitmonlee? No, not Hitmon.
Hitmonchan?
Hitmonchan.
No, he lived. We didn't. I don't think we lost anyone
To
after
make
Galadriel.
itself appear intimidatingly beefy, it tightly cinches its waist with its twin tails.
So it's got one tail that's sitting out, and a second tail that's wrapping around itself
Really
to like squeeze
weird.
it in
Yeah,
place. That's
It's
so
really
whack.
weird. Oh!
Yeah, it binds its own body with its tails to make itself look bigger.
You know what Pokemon I hate? Ambipom.
Yeah, Ambipom's terrible.
What's that?
I think
Okay.
Apom's
Ambipom.
baller,
Look
sick
it up.
design. I love Apom.
Apom's
Ambipom
fine.
blows.
I know Apom.
Like, I
Yeah,
understand, like, what they're... You know, Apom needed something. need an
This
evolution.
is pretty bad. He's got like a bowl cut.
Yeah, he's terrible.
He
Look
looks like
at
he's
what are
wearing
they
a
doing to his
mask.
eyes?
And his hands.
He looks like he's got a skeleton.
He's got like
nose,
titty,
you know?
titty hands too. Look at that. They got nipples.
Oh, they do have nipples. It's like the cow Pokemon.
Yuck, man.
There's nothing good. And like, what are his arms, man? They're just like
Just
there's
blades.
nothing. They're like blades. Yeah, they like. He's like, where are my hands?
Yeah.
He's got a fucking bean sprout head.
Do you like Apom, though? Look up Apom.
Bean sprout
Apom,
head
isn't that the
ass.
one in the
It's in-
Pokemon movie?
Yeah, he's in the Pokemon movie, yeah.
I like Apom a lot.
Apom's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the new, the rock ones.
Oh, Apom's
Yeah.
great.
Apom's so good. Look at the little monkey man.
Well, it's just a little monkey man.
Love him.
Pokemon. I don't like the minecart one, the new one.
Oh god, I fucking
There's a
hate that guy.
minecart Pokemon.
Blech.
He's like a, what is he called?
Destroy it.
Like the typing
Oh.
is cool, rock and fire.
This guy.
Yeah.
But
He
you see him
rolls on
move
those
around
rocks.
in game. He rolls on
He
like
actually
the
like
wheels.
rolls. And the other guy is like a little. That's
I've
a reel.
seen
That's
this
a
guy.
wheel on the bottom, by the way. So he rolls on that.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I played.
And then the
Sword
third
and
evolution
Shield.
is just some guy.
He's like he's an incinerator or something.
I hate him.
Or a furnace, which is not a terrible idea. It's just like he looks so like he's so offset too. Like he's really like
just gross.
if he were balanced or something. Yeah.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at that
like-
motherfucker.
Look at him.
I hate him.
He's terrible.
It's Gollum but tall for some reason.
Yeah, and
Like,
like why is he so?
You guys.
They need to stop
Anyway.
making Pokemon.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep. We're just gonna keep getting mad.
We're gonna talk about every single Pokemon design one at a time until we go through all fucking 900.
That's what we were
of them.
just doing.
I know.
Okay,
You
let's
guys want
move
to talk
on.
about iconography? Like why Mario's so iconic and why Bubsy fucking blows?
Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Bubs?
You don't know who Bubsy is?
Was I?
I
I
mean,
give you a
this-
lesson
this
in
is-
90s mascot rivalries.
This is particularly like.
I've heard
I
it.
guess that really sums up your whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I've
why
heard the name Bubsy before. I know that it's like it was like I know about like the mascot rivalry, like fucking Gex and shit.
Yeah,
and,
Jackson.
like,
Watch out,
the
Mario!
Mario killer.
Here comes another mascot.
Oh, look at him.
Oh,
Look at that, he's
oh
just like-
aren't they making it? Like, didn't they make like a new Bubsy
they made a
game?
new Bubsy.
It's
Show,
a
no,
cat.
that's the new one. Show him like the 3D model for like the
When he
polygonal one.
shatters.
when he shatters. Bubsy 3D Bubsy.
Oh, where is it?
Just look up like Bubsy shattering.
Look at that! Look at that motherfucker!
That's bad.
Oh man.
Well, he's got the fucking like pitfall on his shirt.
He looks like a Garfield. Just occurred to me. Bubsy 3D is a wonderful, very good game. Full of love,
Look at him! Oh
charm.
my god!
Oh, a little
Look
bit.
at the motherfucker!
Oh, his eyes are pointed different ways.
I don't think that was. An
That was-
actual
I don't think
one.
that's
Yeah,
real.
That was not a real one.
These environments are so bad.
They're solid colors.
Look at it,
Mind you, this was on the PlayStation, so it's not like they couldn't do it.
dude! Have you seen him in motion though? Like him walking around hurts my
I've seen him
fucking head.
shatter into a million
Static.
pieces. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
You know, well, but why didn't Bubsy succeed? You know,
Why didn't he succeed?
Man's
There
got
was
no
only
pants.
one analog stick.
man's got no pants. There wasn't even. Still, there like on the original PlayStation, there wasn't any.
No, there were no analog
It was
sticks.
just the D-pad.
Move around in a 3D game with a D-pad. Isn't that fun,
That
guys?
was very silly of them. To
Look at
do.
this. Look at how this guy walks around.
Oh, and the camera too. How it always sits directly behind him.
That's pretty.
That's
not
pretty
good.
fucking crazy. He can't even walk.
Donkey
He's
played
running-
this. Donkey tried to play it.
He's running into shit.
Yeah, how do you make like a 3D like I couldn't even call this a platform. It's just walking.
By making you what you do you map forward and back, like up and down arrows on your D-pad to forward and backward movement, and then turn is side to side, and you can only walk straight forward or straight back, and you have to manually turn with a locked cam.
It's like awful.
there he goes.
Man, so
Fucking couldn't make it
It
up.
looks like he's so awkward when he's turning the
Yeah.
camera. He's just sitting there.
Yeah, no, it's really bad. But like, why didn't his design stick? Why did Mario's stick?
It's
Why does everybody like the plumber man, huh?
Bubsy is a big old stinky diaper baby.
There you go.
He's not any good.
I think same reason why Mario is more, is a lot more noticeable than Sonic, because we kind of relate to an actual human just a bit more than a
Yeah.
fucking furry.
You were too slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sonic was still pretty
Yeah,
successful.
but you know
Well,
what?
he's pretty successful.
You have a
but
point.
Mario is just like the
Look at how
main-
furries have rallied behind Sonic.
Hmm.
You're right.
Exactly. Right.
Old PC 3D games didn't use the mouse. Yeah, that's right. Doom didn't. Or no, I think it might have been able to. Daggerfall is a pain to play because of that. It sucked, but people. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't, there was no better alternative. It sucks to us now. I mean, miserable,
Right.
especially Bubsy.
Quake was the first game to popularize the WASD format,
Yeah.
WASD and mouse.
Yeah.
Because before, Doom is only keyboard, there's no mouse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Or SNES controller. So.
So, you guys want to talk for a bit about like how character design relates to character personality and disconnects
Yeah.
within that?
Mm-hmm.
The greatest failing of a character's design.
I think disconnects can sometimes be good.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, like subversion. Yeah, you're right.
So
you're
like
right.
you have this like I don't know big man, but his personality, he's sweet, he's kind, he's like likes childish things, let's say, right? That's a disconnect, but it's can be used for comedy oftentimes.
Do you know who Captain Quark is in Ratchet and Clank?
Is that the one that where he says the particularly funny line?
Mating season, right?
It was
It's
mating
like
season. Come
How
on.
was I supposed to
I thought
know?
we were past this.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know she was your sister? And he goes, like,
It was just like
no, because like it's such a funny subversion in the first Ratchet and Clank game where it's built up so heavily. Captain Quark is the space hero. He's like the leader of the space navy. He's done a million epic quests, and he's the coolest guy ever. He's so smart he can get out of any situation, and so strong and agile, and blah 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 blah. So clever, right? And you meet him, and he's this fucking bumbling idiot. Like, he's got nothing going for him, right? Every situation he's in, he's just like cowering or like, oh shit, this is actually like happening. Like, it's so fucking funny. Because like your big quest is to find him and have him bail you out of like this big bad situation you're in, and you find him, and then you end up having to like save him and like gain nothing out of it. Like, it's so good. I think it's such a good subversion of, especially with his design.
Yeah, so it's exactly. I think designs like that can be used very in a way that I think is good. I'm trying to think what's an example of a design that doesn't connect with the personality at all and isn't good because of that. I would say, like, what's one that just doesn't fit and it's like why is it that way?
Ones that don't tell you anything about the character, really.
Yeah. Okay.
And the thing is, even with ones that are subverting things,
Very good.
it's specifically designed in a way that makes you think the character is one way,
Why does Captain
so
Falcon have a
that
gun?
they can. He's got that
Because he doesn't
motherfucking
need
strap.
it. He's got the
He's
strap and he
flexing,
doesn't need it.
Okay. All right.
He'd rather run hands.
No, but I was like, even the ones that are subverting expectations, like you said, are designed in a way so that you think of them in a certain way, so that they can then subvert them.
No,
right?
precisely, exactly.
But I think when they are designed in a way that just doesn't relate,
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have
without
to be
any
exactly
subversion to
opposite
make it
either.
poignant,
Yeah.
it's just bad.
I'm trying to think of examples, though. I can't really think of much.
And that's tough.
Probably
actually.
because we don't remember them.
Yeah, they're not memorable.
I don't know. I really don't know.
What do you guys think of Overwatch character designs?
I feel like we shit on Overwatch a lot, but I feel like the negativity that I associate with Overwatch is more in the gameplay than the lore and the character designs. I feel like their character designs are fairly cohesive.
Yeah. There's some, like,
albeit some are annoying, like Tracer.
Hey, you know Genji wear Crocs?
What?
Yeah. He got Crocs on, bro.
You gotta ruin my image of this man in my memory.
Yeah. Well, okay, May, her design is rather I don't know. It seems cohesive. Ice, the jacket, all that stuff, right? It works. Hanzo, he's great. He's fine.
Okay, but
Reinhardt, I don't like.
Yeah?
He's too
What?
the armor for me is a little.
That's
much.
like the whole thing. He's a
big tank man.
I know.
He's
No, but just like
he's
the armor's so
like
there's
tech
a lot of designs
crusader,
on the armor, and
he's
I guess so. Yeah.
his whole thing is because Overwatch is set in the future, right? But Reinhardt's like a knight, and
Knight in the
he's
future.
his parents and his parents' parents and his grandfather and all that bullshit. They were all knights, and so he's a knight too. But everyone's using laser guns and
I
shit,
will
so he
say
has to be like a laser knight.
Some of the later characters, like the DLC ones or the ones they added later on.
DLC character for Overwatch.
Whatever the ones they added, whatever the ones they added later on that weren't base roster. A lot of them, especially later on, felt really weak character design wise. Anna was early; she was still pretty solid.
I don't like her design.
Summer's fine. The one that sticks in my head that I really dislike is whatever the hamster is very meh. Yes, but the one that's super thin, tall scientist guy with the purple.
Oh, I forgot about
I
him.
hate how he looks.
What?
I don't
What's
like a
the lady
single
too? The
aspect of
evil.
The lady too.
Yeah,
I feel like the lady and the guy both just the same thing. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know.
They're
what the
both
fuck
scientists. One of them does. I think he has rock powers. I think he does. With,
the woman, whatever her
she's
name is, she heals.
steals-
She's
yeah,
all
she
about
steals.
lasers.
yeah.
She shoots a laser through a wall or something.
Yeah, she has an orb that floats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then
Like
you have
Symmetra?
I think their
Symmetra?
character designs are just
No,
Symmetra's the
she's one of
Indian tech lady. She's cool.
She builds the turrets and stuff. Or I really like Zenyatta. I mean, I always say that, but I
Oh,
I like
Zenyatta's
his
pretty
designs.
cool.
He's a
Doomfist
monk
is cool.
robot. Monk robot's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And then Doomfist is he has the big fist, right?
And he's got the Doomfist.
I kind of like Bastion's design. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's
I like
he's
the
a robot,
bird.
but the head and the.
That,
I
you know
like
what?
that.
Bastion
The
occupies
bird.
the exact same slot in my head as Pathfinder.
I would
Yeah.
agree.
They were
yeah,
they
true.
were right there.
yeah.
And it's
They're
funny
the same character.
that you say that because Bastion doesn't say anything, but Pathfinder talks a lot. But what?
Dropping in, friends.
Yeah, what Bastion doesn't
Hold your breath
say
if you need
kind
to
of.
breathe.
It kind of feels
it,
like
it feels like what
Pathfinder's
Pathfinder's
saying.
Yeah.
And it's that whole very emotive robot because Pathfinder or Bastion doesn't say anything, but he's so empathetic to the bird and everything, and he makes the noises with his little squeaks and whatever.
He whistles.
Yeah,
I like,
He's like the bird.
I don't like Mercy's design at all.
Mercy, really?
Yeah, I think it's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now,
Just don't like her.
I have a big question regarding Overwatch characters. I don't think any of us would really argue that they're poor character designs. I think a lot of them are very, very strong character designs. However, iteration-wise, from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2, the redesigns, I think, are incredibly weak.
I haven't
I
seen
I
any
haven't
of them.
seen
All
them.
I've seen
No,
is
that's because they're the exact fucking same with
all
one tweak
I know.
each.
I've seen McCree, and it's Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2.
The thing is, I put it side by side with Guilty Gear, for instance, right? Character design from Guilty Gear game to Guilty Gear game, they shift dramatically, but they keep the core of the character very coherent. Color scheme usually stays pretty coherent, and the design, while identifiable from each one, are different.
Yeah.
For instance, let's look at May and Ram, right? May in Exard is full fucking pirate. She's got fucking pirate outfit, big old pirate hat. It's way more piratey. Everything about her outfit is styled like that classic pirate design. It's hard to describe.
No, but
you know what I mean, right?
Buccaneer.
Very Buccaneer, yeah, right? And then in Strive, it's completely shifted to be this kind of round hat and a big hoodie and a backpack.
Yeah.
And it makes her look a lot less pirate, but it still communicates her character perfectly, right?
Yeah.
It's still got the pirate-like accents to it. The skull and crossbones on the hat and shit like that.
Especially the anchor she has, too. That helps.
Oh,
quite
yeah,
a
the
lot.
anchor
Yeah,
helps
it
a
kind
lot.
of it alludes to the fact that maybe she has something to do. Maybe the multitude of dolphins springing out of the ground, and the seal and the beach ball, and the giant whale and the killer whale. Maybe it alludes to the fact that maybe she has something to do with water.
But I think
Which
the
is funny 'cause
redesign
she doesn't
is
even. She's
very,
a
very
space
strong.
pirate.
She's a
She's
space
like an-
pirate?
Air pirate.
Space
Sorry,
pirate.
air
Oh.
pirate.
Yeah, their ships fly in the
I
air.
hate that.
Which
It's
makes
very
no
funny.
sense because she's all about sea creatures and shit, but she has nothing to do with water.
I hate that.
She's
I
an air
love it,
pirate.
dude.
That makes me
Subversion. No, but
so
I
angry.
think it's a very strong design shift, especially
Sure.
as a redesign. And same thing with Ramlethal, right? In Exard, Ram was the villain of the game. Everything was very angular, very pointy,
She had,
very
like, a
big
very
and
pointy
intimidating.
hat.
Yeah. And in Strive, they kind of rounded out a lot of those edges because she's now on like the
She's
good
a
guy
nice
team,
character.
right?
She has a puppy.
Yeah, that was the big shift. Is like they redesigned her in line with how her character is developing. What fucking changed about McCree that tells you anything about how he has changed as a character, right? And you can go and do that for literally even the ones that have dramatic new character designs. Like Reinhardt has a pretty dramatic character design update. And Mercy has a pretty like decent character design upgrade. And same with Genji. Genji is probably the strongest.
Did they change significantly?
Yeah.
Oh.
So all of them though, they don't communicate fucking anything. Like Reinhardt's just like he doesn't have a helmet on now, and he's a little grayer.
They're saving it for the skins.
Yeah, and like Mercy is just slightly more streamlined. Like the only one that has a design that really changes anything that like looks good and tells you how the character is shifted is Genji, who's now in like streetwear. He's got like a hoodie and a backpack and like loose running pants, right? And that communicates a lot about how much more relaxed he is as a character. Whereas the other ones don't tell you fucking anything. Oh man, Reinhardt's not wearing a helmet right now. Probably kind of hot out or something.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. That's because I'm looking at the initial one. Okay.
Ooh.
More techno. It looks like a skin for the first one.
Yep.
Show.
Okay. So Lucio. Oh, come on. There he is. Okay. So that's his original.
Lucio.
Looks good. I don't like it.
Same.
It's not very
he
good,
just
and it's
put his
just
hair up
it's just
in
a
bun.
skin for the first one.
It
you
is
know,
just a skin.
Okay.
It's actually less cohesive.
less
I think.
cohesive overall. There's Mercy.
Right?
Not
Pretty
a huge
solid.
fan.
It's the
No,
same.
no, no.
Okay, so her hair changes and
She
she
doesn't
loses.
have a halo.
She still does,
Oh.
but it's different. It's not over the front
Ooh.
anymore.
It just looks
Yeah.
like the same.
So she got a little more yellow overall. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Less
Lost the orange. Reinhardt. Okay,
All right,
cool.
big armor man. Ooh.
Also,
Ooh, look, he's got his helmet off, guys. Watch out.
It's the same.
I will say I like the armor a little better.
Yeah, I like the rounder
But the
shoulder.
Although I don't.
pads.
His shoes are
The
worse.
thing, here's
though.
the thing. What does it tell you about him, though?
Nothing. Doesn't change anything.
Oh God, what does Winston change? Let's see it.
Ooh, if you
that's
showed me this, I'd be like, "Oh, Winston from Overwatch 1." If you showed me this picture, I'd be
His
like,
armor
it's
gets
the
like
same.
rounder. I actually don't like it.
It's pretty
It's
awful.
cooler in the first one.
"Okay, so he gets
I like his hands better.
more of
a little bit.
bit, but other than that, it's like, oh, Winston from Overwatch
That's
1."
it. It's just Winston.
Okay,
Um,
just Winston. Tracer. Do you think they're gonna change? Wow.
No.
What even changed?
So they changed the color of her. She doesn't really have that jacket so much anymore. Her,
She's slightly sleeker.
I mean, I like
What does
the
that tell you?
jacket.
Oh, I move a little
look at her,
faster.
look at her
on you.
eyes. Just wait, her eyes changed quite a lot.
That's
her-
fucking weird.
Her eyes
Oh,
get
what?
totally
what?
different, and her hair, like they just changed the shading on it.
Don't
It's
care.
very weird.
Don't care.
It's very strange. Okay, so she looks about the same.
All right,
though.
here's Genji. Here's the best one. Look at that.
Oh,
Streetwear.
that's okay. I like
Actually tells you a lot about him.
that a lot better. Actually,
That's cool. Yeah, he is cool.
Okay, that's good.
Hard to see. Oh, okay.
Streetwear
Sorry,
right
man.
now.
Dang.
That's,
Yeah,
his,
it is
that's
cool.
his new one, and this is his old one.
This is the only good new character design.
Like
though.
that's fine. It's fine. It's good. But then we have May, so that's the original. Okay,
Fine, cohesive.
fine. She's Ice Lady. Ooh.
What?
Wow.
So
Why
she
does it
has
look
like
like
a,
she's wearing fish scales?
So she has like a.
It's so
why did they? What's the point of this? Why did she go from like
Makes
snow,
sense.
Ice lady.
and then like this weird
She looks.
techno?
She's got like, what are those boots? Like, what the hell?
I mean, they were big before. I think they're actually
Yeah,
that didn't really.
Those look like snow boots.
Those are snow
right?
boots, but these are like.
what is that? It's like
Those
aqua
don't look
boots.
Those look like she stole them off of like some guy's mech or something.
Straight, yeah, they're straight up
enough.
cylinders.
What about McCree? I want to see McCree again. He wasn't on there, but he didn't change at all. Okay, let me see. McCree, Overwatch 2. What do you think they're gonna do to?
What the fuck is that?
Look at this guy, Sigma from Overwatch.
Sigma nuts.
the
Got
fuck
him.
I hate that design. That's so
That's
Look
bad.
at his feet. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. Look at his feet.
The proportion. Oh my god.
He's got his feet hanging out. Yeah.
he got his feet hanging out.
He got his feet hanging out. What killed Overwatch? It was literally just like, oh, nobody wants to
That's
play.
Reaper he's the
He's
same.
the same.
This
Widowmaker is the same. McCree is the same. Farah is the same. They're all the same.
This,
They were
is,
just
this is
like-
the one I really hated, by the way. From
She's
Overwatch
just
1,
like
the
a-
scientist guy.
Oh.
Do
That's
not like
the,
him at
that's
all.
the
girl.
girl.
I don't. Whatever.
No,
I hate
but
it.
they're two different characters.
Moira.
Yeah, they're two
Moira,
different
yeah.
characters.
I don't like her at all.
I will say the lady with Bob?
Ash.
She's pretty good.
She's great.
She's pretty
She's
good.
got such a good personality.
Because Bob is good mostly.
It's like the angry woman and like the dumb guy.
Yeah. It's like,
it's
Bob,
like
yes!
classic character dynamic, right? You're like, Bob, do something, and he's like,
Exactly.
I gotta see this. I don't know what this is. Wait, what's the name?
What?
Ash.
Overwatch.
Yeah, and she
Okay.
has a robot who's
Yeah,
Bob.
that's
And that's
your
if he,
old-
I don't think he would be good if he wasn't a robot. I think I'd be less interested.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And he wears
Where's
a tiny
Bob?
hat. He
And
wears
he
a
wears a
tiny
little hat.
Oh shit!
No, that's not
No?
quite it. Oh,
What?
yeah,
That's
that's it.
Bob. That's
it.
Bob with the tiny hat.
Look
and
at him.
everything.
That guy's great. I love him.
Yeah,
Oh my
great.
god, that's great.
yeah. And she's
She's
a
an
gunslinger.
angry gunslinging woman, and he's just a big dude.
She has dynamite and stuff.
All right.
Oh yeah, there's Bob in game right there.
Look at that guy. Oh my god, what a man.
What a lad.
Yeah, he's just
Love it.
a good guy.
Loving Bob.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think iterations of characters have the potential to evolve with their character
Sure.
in relation to it, and I think Guilty Gear is again a really good example of that.
Yeah, all the characters evolved. Kai cut his fucking hair. He got
Dude,
a
Kai
jacket.
is huge,
Because
right?
his
Like,
whole deal is that he's like not with like the Holy Order anymore. So like before, where he's got like the church robes, and, like the long like flowing jacket and shit, and, like the long hair,
and his stance changed
and
really
like now
dramatically.
he's just wearing he's just wearing street clothes and like a jacket, and he cut his hair, and he's not like he's completely not affiliated anymore. And
Yeah,
Soul,
Kai's redesign is really strong.
Soul basically looks at the same, but that's because not a whole lot has changed.
Well,
Soul.
he's
just
that man,
older.
you know?
Yeah.
He's been alive for like 1 billion years. He's got his style kind of figured out at this point.
Chip's got cooler clothes.
And Chip looks
He's
sick.
less of a stripper.
He doesn't have the fucking fishnet on anymore.
Yeah, I wonder how people feel about the zipped up, like, he's got, like,
I think it's kind of cool.
you know the jean jacket guy from My Hero Academia?
Yeah,
it reminds
Best
me of
Jeanist,
that.
yeah.
Best Jeanist, where he, like, zips up, like, the fucking jacket around his face.
I think my only issue with it is that it kind of, like, in game, it kind of almost implies that he's got a really long neck, you know? But, like, at the end of a match when he unzips it, I mean, he looks great. He looks fantastic.
He looks
like,
great when he unzips it. I love the sharp teeth. Looks great. Like,
Chip looks fucking
he
cool.
looks
he looks tight as
very
fuck.
good.
He's got big old baggy pants, like...
And I love, like, the rope, like, the Japanese, like,
Yeah.
super, like, tied up ropes that he has around his waist. Yeah, all the characters fucking look great. And if a character's gone through some sort of change...
Ino's is a good redesign, too, actually. Ino's got a really strong design. The one other thing I kind of wanted to talk about character design-wise tonight was the strengths and weaknesses of the make-your-own self-insert silent pro-tag character type, you know? And the same thing with main characters that have much more of their own character, right? Like, for instance, Frisk in Undertale. Nothing to that character. It's a blank slate that is completely meant to just be you, right?
I mean, it's meant to be the player, like whoever's playing the game,
Yeah.
experiencing the game, and it's
as
meant to be
opposed
them.
to something like, say, Joel from The Last of Us, who is very much involved, his own character within the story there. Right?
Yeah.
What are like the strengths and weaknesses of designing characters for each of those kind of situations?
I mean, yeah, they're just different things. Like, you look for different experiences when you're playing those games. You know, when you have a game with the self-insert, it's more personal, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Things are happening to you, you know, as a player.
What do you feel about Link?
I like Link a lot.
Link has
He doesn't
made a
have-
transition.
How do you consider
Because
that?
he
You
used
consider-
to be
he
like
have
a
a lot of
Frisk
his own character?
kind of character, right? Like, he used to be in the older games. He didn't really have a personality. He was just like a blank slate kind of character.
Yeah.
But as I feel like Nintendo has made the effort as years have gone on to make him his own person and give him more personality, and we see that a lot in Breath of the Wild, where he's
In
like,
particular,
you know, he's like making the expressions and shit. He's like, he's like and he's like making funny faces, and he jumps off the
Eats the
cliff. And
dubious
he's like,
food.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like he is a character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now. And they show his relationships with a lot of the characters in the flashbacks, like how he was
Yes.
romancing up the fish lady.
Hell
Mika.
yeah.
Like,
Mika
that's
best
not
girl.
something a self-insert does. That's something a character does, right? Like, having backstory with a romantic interest, that is something
That's
a
true.
character does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is
I think are there any instances of Link, like, isn't there like something where the only time Link ever smiles in like Twilight Princess or some shit is when he picks up the dog?
Yeah.
That's so
yeah,
funny.
he doesn't
That's so
smile at
fucking
all,
funny.
but there's a dog in like the beginning town. You can pick it up and Link's smiling. It's funny.
That's great. Isn't okay. Completely off topic.
We had a ad for Ninja.
What?
We had an Adidas ad.
That's sick. We're making money,
for
boys.
Ninja.
We're making money. Let's go.
We had an ad.
Don't skip the ads, McKenna.
Let's give them.
I
We have a Ninja ad.
don't know.
Let alone for.
Speaking of, I did the affiliate payment stuff.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna keep track on it. And,
Cool.
do whatever.
Yeah, I guess we have pre-rolls on. So
I guess I didn't do any settings for it.
Yeah, I think I think by default, if pre-rolls are off, and then just after a certain amount of time, Twitch will automatically play
I would
an ad.
rather do pre-rolls. I think.
Yeah, because if you do pre-roll, then you are.
Also, I feel like doing them just at random time intervals seems like it could interrupt the flow. Like, let's say we're talking about something important, and then it just plays an ad.
That'd be
right
pretty
over it.
annoying.
But if you subscribe with your free Twitch Prime, which you get free with your Amazon Prime, if you link your Twitch account with your Amazon Prime, you get ad-free viewing for the entirety of the stream, and you get special 2 times as many channel points. Your votes count for 2 times as much if we do a channel poll.
That doesn't seem very fair.
What?
That doesn't seem very fair.
But that's what you get when you're a Twitch Prime sub.
Wow.
And you
Just
get
like the real government.
special emotes when we make them.
Yeah, when we
When we make
Gotta
them.
make them.
Hey, how do you get laid with Paya in Breath of the Wild?
Sex %, you mean?
Yeah. How do you get that?
Sex
You have to spend the night with her. You do her quest line, and then you.
She has a quest?
Yeah,
Nice.
and then you do, and then she's like, "Master Link, please stay
Good
with
character.
me tonight. I don't want to be alone." And then you go upstairs and you spend the night with her, and you find all about her birthmark.
Is there a Terrytown
That's a
percent?
good character.
A what?
Is there a Terrytown percent?
Terrytown? Probably. I think there is. That sounds. That
I like when
rings
they
a
get
bell.
married. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the
Those
memes
are
where
good.
it's like doing Terrytown to complete like the entire quest, or like
Yeah.
have the people be happy or whatever. It's like doing the Terrytown quest to get those fuckers out of your front yard. Yeah, that is the entire reason I did that. I think I did the Terrytown quest in one sitting because I was so tired of those motherfuckers being in my house.
It's such a fetch quest, too. Like,
It
It
is really
is,
a
it's
fetch quest. You have to
It
run
literally
around.
is. Go get a ton of fucking wood.
Yeah.
That was
It's that too, but it's also like, oh, go find this lady in the desert, and you're like, okay.
I think I had to Google because it was like, you have to find a Gerudo whose last name ends in Sun. I'm like, where
What
the
the fuck
fuck
are
do
you
I
talking
find
about?
that? I'm like, what? So I was like, Gerudo ends in Sun.
yeah.
ends in sun. So,
Yeah.
Then they get married.
but I like his. He's funny looking.
They got tall heads.
Yeah, they have really tall heads. Yeah.
Good character design.
Good
Tall
character
heads.
design. Tall heads. I think, have you seen that fucking picture of the 2 dudes?
Yes, yes, I know.
Yes,
I
of
love
course.
it so
That's
much.
good character design.
It is really good character. I kind of really love it.
The Zelda vendors in real life.
Yeah, the
Pumpkin vendors.
the pumpkin and the artichoke guy.
God,
Oh yeah.
that shit's so funny.
I actually genuinely love it. I think it's great, and I would love to. I think it'd be funny if they made it official. I think it's really fun.
They
character
absolutely
design.
should.
I like the art that
They
did
better
for it. Looks
fucking be
great.
in Breath of the Wild, too.
Yeah, these guys. So it's like this guy and this guy,
And then dude, you have to find.
and then the art.
somebody did
is-
art for it.
There's
God.
like, welcome to Ardian Palms. We got what you crave. Yow. And then
Yow.
it's like this guy,
Artichokes in.
pumpkin.
and it's literally perfect. Like this guy is like the silent guy that doesn't say anything, and this is the one that's like talking and
Yeah.
everything. It's literally
It's like you can
perfect.
see. It's really good.
I
love
can't
it so
imagine
much.
like visiting the shop.
Yeah. Kudos to them.
It is
Shit's
perfect.
so
Yeah,
funny.
Kudos to them.
Yeah. Any closing points you guys think on character design?
As we all knew coming into this, stylized is better than realistic.
Very true.
In personal opinions, I don't think.
I would have to
I
agree.
feel like a lot of the times when you try and go realistic, it gets muddy,
Yeah.
and just like unremarkable.
Yeah.
When you stay simple and cohesive, then it's
The
memorable.
thing is, like, a simple core of a character's design can really shine across multiple iterations and multiple style shifts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like Link, for instance, who has been tuned and
Yes.
super high D realistic, and like Breath of the Wild being all cell shaded and shit. Like,
but it's
the core of
the
as
character.
well,
is
all
amazing.
core of the character, them big old blue eyes and blonde hair, green tunic most of the time. Like, it's just such a strong core of the character that it translates well into like any medium.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you see it in your. Oh, it's like.
Boom.
I think it's funny. In a lot of the other games, Link's like a tall guy. Like in
he's tall.
Twilight Princess, he's a tall guy. In Breath of the Wild, he's like a manlet, dude. Like he is like
compared to,
5
like-
foot tall.
Compared to like everybody else, like what is it? The shark guy?
It's Tyler
He's
one.
huge.
Well, like
Simone.
like those guys, of course, like those guys are like monster people. They're
Sure,
tall,
sorry,
but
man.
like compared Link to like just another Hylian, like he's always like looking
Yeah,
up.
the
Like
king was taller than he was.
Like he is just a manlet. Like he is just a short dude in
Yeah.
this game, and it's funny because that's like they really did subvert a lot of expectations with Breath of the Wild. Like he can eat food now, which he could never do before.
Yeah, I guess
He not wearing the tunic, which he never done before. I mean, like he, you know, in a lot of the games he starts out wearing other clothes, but like you know, tunic's the main one.
Yeah.
And he a short boy.
He's short as foot.
No
Um,
hat. No hat
No fucking
No
hat,
hat.
by default.
by default, and he doesn't really get that hat until we do like. Special
You have to do
stuff.
like every single shrine,
You
isn't
have
it?
to do like special stuff, yeah, and then you get a specific version of the hat. And you can
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I really, really don't like that version of the like
Doesn't
Link
look
tunic is in Smash, right? Where he's wearing shorts instead of like pants and shit.
The Tunic
I
of the
really wish
Wild.
like the Tunic of the Wild is not my favorite version of that tunic, right?
Oh,
I wish that it had been, the 8 costumes in Smash had been Breath of the Wild Link and then like, Nintendo 64 Link.
Right,
outfit,
like
the
Ocarina
classic.
of Time, or I would have been okay with like Twilight Princess.
Yeah, sure. But like I don't know, I really don't care for the Tunic of the Wild in
Not
the
at all.
context of Smash.
No,
It's not good. I don't.
The colors aren't as vibrant, are they?
They're not as vibrant. He's got shorts on, which is really weird. Like, I don't know.
I mean, the Ocarina of Time one, he has like white tights on though.
I like it.
That's
No,
fine. No,
I
that's
really like it.
That's
It's
good.
good. It's just not. Well, let's look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
and
it's
the
like short-
brown. I think it's mostly the brown I don't like.
Let's see. It's just like it's weird how he's wearing like a tank top with like sleeves, right?
Yeah.
Because like in his other like designs, they're more like
He wears a
this
glove on that
shirt,
one.
Where what?
He wears. And
that's a
I know.
gauntlet.
I know.
So-
Or a gauntlet because I know why. Because it's the armor in the game. But he doesn't have that on any other one, does he? Oh yes, he does. Never
This
mind.
is
My bad.
on all of
Oh, my bad. That's his arm. Never mind. Take it back.
But it's just weird. Like he's got like the tank top, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
which
I
is like
just
that's
don't
not
think it
in
looks
any
very
other
good.
design. Does not look good at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep.
I think this one has to do more with art style and the character,
Yeah.
but like Terraria,
Yeah.
I really like that one too. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very simple. You're not in the way, and that's like the main point of the whole thing. Like
Mhm.
Terraria's such like a big. You got to see the whole screen and to know
Yeah,
what's
and
There's a
up.
lot
your
going on
character
on the
isn't-
screen.
But I
Yeah.
still enjoy the character customization that you get.
Yeah.
Like I love
Yeah.
like being able to like dye the clothes and the armor and shit, and like get the cosmetics. Like they really did put a lot of thought into. Like I love that there's just so much. They just thought of everything. Like you have wings, right? But you could put cosmetic wings over that, or even if you have like a hoverboard, you can put cosmetic wings over your hoverboard, so it looks like you're using wings, even though you're actually
You
using
like
the hoverboard.
you like wings better.
Right, and then like you can do that with everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I could have like a cosmetic like shield, or I can hide my shield and just have nothing. Like they really did think of everything for
Funny
Terraria.
enough, the anniversary was yesterday.
Oh,
happy
nice.
birthday!
Wait, isn't today someone else's anniversary? It's Minecraft?
I saw some. I think today's Minecraft's anniversary.
Minecraft.
So
Nice.
and it's kind of funny that Terraria and Minecraft were released within a day. Not the same year, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. But still.
Terraria was 2011, but still, I mean, the day. So
Yeah.
I think Minecraft character design. That's where it's
You
at.
like blocks?
Love blocks.
Love
blocks.
blocks.
Love
It's got like
Steve.
squares.
You guys hear the
cubes.
original story from Minecraft? Is that it was a like Notch made it as an homage to a different game that he saw someone else make. That was like a sandbox block game, and he was like, "Oh, that's cool. I want to make something like that." And then his just like skyrocketed. So he basically just looked at someone else's idea, stole it, made it, and
And
then
it got popular.
Made
got
mad
popular.
stacks.
Yeah.
and then the guy that made the original game that Notch based his game off of is still a game developer, and he still makes games all the time. And people always ask him, like, how do you feel like that your design got jacked? And he's like, it's bittersweet, right? Because it's cool that it took off, but it's also like, damn, he really stole that shit from me. He made some really popular stuff, actually. I'm gonna
that's
do
good.
a little bit of research.
At least he
about
did.
that right now.
Get totally left in the dust. Best character design element is the fact that in every putt-putt game, there's a way to change your color.
What?
Every
You can change your character. You can
What's
change
a
your
putt-putt?
putt-putt. It's a little car.
Yeah.
It's a car, and it's like a point and click.
Oh.
That's the game that when Germa played. When Germa was playing Getting Over It, he said, "I'm not gonna get mad. You know, this is a streamer game. I'm not gonna get mad. You know, that would be silly of me. I would never don't read what it says. Don't read what it says. Germa got mad at it, right? And so then he kept playing it, and he fell, and he got really, like, he was actually getting genuinely mad.
When he went to play putt-putt,
and
right.
So he did a double putt speed run, and so he opened
was
up
playing
two.
two.
He was playing two at once, and all he was like, and he would just be clicking and like all these things.
That's insane.
Avery, why are you sitting like a 75-year-old man?
Leave him alone.
The glasses over the nose. I can't. What, did I do this?
Ooh. Am I the only one on the couch not wearing? Am I the only one in this room not wearing glasses?
Yes, you are.
Am I the only one?
My glasses are in my eyes.
And he always says, you know, oh, you should all wear contacts. Contacts.
Yeah, because they're nice.
We all pull our glasses down onto the bridge of our nose, the stare
And the
at you,
podcast, and the stream. Getting glasses hate over here.
you.
Glasses hate. You hate glasses. That's
I hate glasses, correct.
so you're the glasses.
No,
hater.
I have glasses haters right now.
That's the difference.
Haters who
Yeah,
wear
that's
glasses.
different.
Yes. All right.
It's not glasses hate.
Yeah, I was fine with glasses until I had to put a mask on. Then,
Yeah, and then I can't see shit.
then yeah.
Until I put the mask on.
Alright, anything else? Do you guys want to wrap it up?
I guess so. I
I don't know. I don't
do
have
we want to talk about anything else?
anything else to say.
Let's Do we have what's a least favorite character design trope? Like something that happens, like not necessarily bad character design, it's just like something you hate. That's pretty
I
common.
hate spaz characters. Like one of the shows that makes
You don't
me
like Barry
fucking
from Pokemon
angry.
Gen 4?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
The
He's
rival in Gen 4?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's a spaz character.
The fucking
gone on the
show
record saying
Uncle
you like him.
Grandpa makes me fucking angry, and I see people defend that show,
It's
and
not
it
good.
makes me
It's really bad.
burn up inside
It
because
could
it's
have been
just
but
made for kids with like ADHD.
It's
Like it is such a
Like-
spaz show,
terrible.
and like
show.
all the characters are like spaz characters, and it just like it makes me angry.
Yeah.
Oh, and what's the other Clarence or like
Clarence.
it's like a
Clarence isn't as bad as you probably think.
I've never.
It's not great,
I haven't watched a
but-
lot of it, so I won't make a judgment. But it seems like a spaz show.
I would say Clarence is pretty like slow paced. Like,
Unironically,
pretty simple.
I think the opening credits or the opening theme is like a banger, and it's really fun. I've seen edits of it where it plays the opening theme for a second, and then it just cuts to clips of monkeys, and it fits perfectly.
It's really funny.
I probably have it saved.
You know
right?
what? There is a character like that in Clarence though. There's like the
love,
bald kid.
but I love that character.
He looks
Like,
funny.
He's so fucking.
And then
funny.
there's Minecraft Steve as well.
Pretty good. I mean, it just seems like
Here it
your
is, here it is,
regular
here it is.
like.
Look at this.
That's. Oh, I thought you said that was in it. I was under the impression that there were monkeys in the title screen.
Look at this shit. Oh, dude, they're going hard.
hurting their ears.
Don't care. I love that
You
shit.
have a folder of memes named Monkey.
Look at how many monkey
You
puss.
have a folder of monkey memes.
I have. Where's the frog one go? There's the frog one.
Hey,
Look at the frogs
Oh,
get it.
God.
that's good. That's good stuff.
But yeah. so
Bitches love
Clarence.
frogs, man.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Good podcast, fellas.
Good podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make
And
sure you watch some
follow
more ads
from-
for us.
Yeah, can we do /commercial and then
Type /commercial.
You slash commercial, and then you have to put a number in seconds. So you like slash commercial.
200 seconds.
No.
Careful with the mic.
With Mike.
I think you can do like 30, 60, or like I don't know. I think the max is
120?
like 190 or something.
30.
Let's try. Let's see what happens when I do 1,000.
No.
I don't think you can do that.
No,
They're gonna
don't
be
do
here
it,
for like an hour.
Avery, please.
Anyway, we'll
Just do
end
30.
on a commercial.
Yeah,
We'll end on a
because,
commercial.
that's funny.
I'm gonna press
Capitalism,
it. I'm gonna
baby.
press
No,
it.
don't. Avery,
does it
seriously.
do?
What happens if I
What
do
does it
1,000?
do? Let's see what happens if you
Don't
put
do it,
commercial.
don't do it.
Anyway,
1,000.
if this actually happens,
Good podcast,
goodbye,
everyone.
everyone. Have a
Tune
good
in
night.
next week, same time, same place.
Same time,
Future.tv
same
just
initiating 182nd. I mean, that's 3 minutes. And not everybody's gonna get a commercial.
So
Well, yeah,
if you're
no one
still
subbed.
here, you were chosen.
If you were subbed, they get a commercial.
Yeah, isn't that how it works? You
No,
get
if they're
ads.
subbed, they don't get a commercial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I
So
don't
this
think we have
is
any
a test.
subs.
So
Yo. Enjoy that commercial, mate.
Yo,
you can't hear
type
us.
in chat.
Nate,
Be
can
like,
you-
be like,
I got a commercial on my special.
be like, what commercial did you get?
It was for Ninja Shoes.
No, we can't be advertising for Ninja Shoes.
Hoverboard.
Hoverboard.
Sick beats, dude.
It used to fall to the floor.
God, that's so funny.
What do I say? Nice?
Nice.
No. Too fast.
Anyway, just remember everybody.
no,
follow-
nobody can hear us. They're watching 100.
Yeah, but if they watch the video back.
They got 3 minutes.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is all like still on the stream.
We are here.
Yeah, Jackson can still see us.
I don't. No, Jackson doesn't have an
Oh,
ad.
Jackson,
Jackson,
have
do
an
you
ad.
sub to us?
Run another ad so he gets. Fuck you guys. Everybody
Wait,
has to
ban
watch an
Jackson,
ad.
let's ban Jackson.
Can you somebody ban this guy?
Yeah, wait, look, /ban right there.
Yo, but that's permanent. I can't.
Yeah.
Is it permanent? Oh, and we can't do a 30-second. timer.
200 million.
No.
Time you out for 30 years.
This is so fucking funny.
20 seconds. 35 messages were deleted by a moderator.
What?
Yeah, we deleted all of Jackson's messages.
Wait,
Oh,
why?
wait,
That
no.
you cut him out.
Everybody's back. Nobody got a 3-minute ad. No, but okay, that's disappointing. You should be fine. Horton Here's a Who. Did you get an ad for Horton Here's a Who? Are they doing a second one?
Jason. Wow.
No, ad's still here.
Ban him again.
I didn't ban him.
Ban him until he gets an ad.
200 million seconds.
Oh, dude.
FFZ.
Oh my god.
We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. When will it stop?
Oh, that's Horton Here's a Who. That's the reference he's making.
Okay.
It's from the movie.
Oh,
From the
dude.
movie.
All right.
Okay,
So-
we're actually gonna leave.
Yeah, this
Run
is gonna be
another
the end of the podcast. Stop the running ads.
Running more ads.
Just like, follow, subscribe. Twitch.tv/GelattoBeach. We'll be here again, same time, same place next week. Follow our other channels, BoneDaddy_NA. Just recently got affiliate.
It's fun.
Manuel here, Manny. That's HMMMANNY, Manny. Got that
3M
right?
size, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you
This
go.
guy streams sometimes. I stream sometimes. Terror 217. Soon to be 219. I'm gonna change that right fucking now.
I was gonna say, isn't your?
It's reset like a couple days ago, and I
I
haven't
was
done it
gonna
yet.
say last podcast you said it was 2 days.
I know. I forgot.
Somebody go steal it from him.
No.
Wrong right now.
No, please stop.
You have to be quiet now.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna start streaming more. I mean, my semester ends on Wednesday, and then my time slots will be much more open for streaming. And this guy over here,
Is gonna make a new Twitch.
Probably
account
gonna make a
'cause
new
he's
Twitch
funny.
account.
Twitch account.
but for the time being, he's over at Route 113. We'll keep you posted if that happens. I actually don't know because I would like to do art streams. Do you think David would be cool with me streaming the project I'm working on?
You have
Probably
to
not.
ask him.
Probably
Probably
because
not.
it's probably some degree of confidentiality.
Okay,
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'll ask him, but I figure
You
probably
should
not.
definitely
Anyway,
bring it up with him.
we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Twitch.tv/GelattoBeach signing off.
Turn it off. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. See you later, alligator.
Run
another commercial.
Run another
2,000
commercial.
seconds.
Run another commercial for 2,000
And
seconds.
ban.
Ben Jackson.
Why are you banning him?
Failed to start.
Failed to start. Whatever.
I think it's
No,
because
Yes,
you
Nate,
just
when are you
ran-
available?
Nate,
We can't-
call him right now.
We
It's in
can't
podcast.
run another ad. We
Bye,
just ran
everyone.
an ad.
Bye bye.
Bye. Are we
Bye.
doing it tonight?
No.
Oh, okay.
Good night, podcast.
This is for the Patreon people. Fuck you.